From Godric to Runeswick, we all know a blight. We've lost and we're taken from all walks of life. No matter your tale, no matter your home, we all are wayward souls. We drink and we fight, it's all in good fun. The Kraken we serve, he all makes us one. We sweat and we bleed, neath the blistering sun, until the day is done. There's wind in our sails, the past at our backs. We're quick to throw hands when our foes attack. With arms at our side, our sword in our gun, our guile will not waver until we have won. Though our histories differ, our presence the same. We all had our places we needed to flee. Now we are your tale, now we are your home. We all are wayward souls.
Like a bloody version of our icons.
I
Yeah.
love that. That'd be real cool. When
Well, we already got mine.
when I rework the intro, or not the intro, the game screen here and all its folders, I'm going to I'm gonna like set it up there where if we ever had something like that, I can work it in and it not be more clutter, you know. But hello and welcome everybody to tonight's episode of Wayward Souls. We got some shenanigans to do, some things to get into, but before we truly dive into what's going on, Malachi, what happened last week?
Oh fuck.
If you are truly stumped and have brain fog, I will pick someone else.
Can I at least grab my notes?
Sure, if you want to.
What was the last thing I wrote?
Remember, this is supposed to be like short, sweet, little recap.
We went through the place that where was it called, the fucking back ends. That's the word. We went to the back ends and we went through the market.
You did not.
I remember the end, not the first part of it.
Going throughout the city and walking through Old Concordia, you were warned of the back ends, even though I kept calling it the back rooms, by both Cutter as well as other individuals in your company, telling you that the back ends is dangerous, that it is Concordia itself is a dangerous and ruthless place, but the back ends is the worst of the worst. Reuniting after going to an old church where certain sailors and sick individuals go to die, the party reunited with Uno's mentor, an old and grizzled half-Duragar named Bertrand. Also a devout worshipper of Bahamut. Each of you learned via Sinclair that if you want information on Baragon, if you want to be able to stake out his place, and information on the keys to eternity and Santo Entero, then you will have to speak, or at least visit, the Griffin's library. The Griffin is an information broker, someone who tries to keep tabs on all things within Concordia, Lythandriel, and beyond. Meeting with them, they're a grizzled and seasoned adventurer that, for lack of a better term, is fed up with most of the organizations within Concordia, allying with none of them, especially the O'Connells, being a exiled family member. you all begin asking your questions on varying topics, and we last left off within the library itself. So, with that being said, what are you all doing? You all would have just witnessed this individual, the Griffin, shake hands with Malachi after speaking hi, Sylvan.
Am I still needed in here?
Are you asking him directly, or are you just kind of...
Yes.
He looks to you and just... It's best if you stay in here.
Oh. We're really pretty birds outside.
They're usually around all day. It'll be okay.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna take out my sword.
Sure.
And see if it does anything.
Heading over, you go and you pull out your sword in the corner.
Mhm.
Nothing happens.
Nothing? It doesn't even like flame on?
No. You have to command it to light up, so it doesn't do
Not.
it. It just
I haven't needed to in the past.
in combat.
Oh. Okay, well then I say flame on.
Issuing the command word, whatever it may be, and it illuminates. You would all be kind of standing and seeing Flint go off into the corner and illuminate his blade.
Flint, what
He's
are you
pulling
doing?
his sword out.
He's pulling his sword out.
Oh, well, you know, I thought maybe there was something about this place where there'd be like some sort of block to magic, since like, you know, they couldn't talk to, you know, their gods. So, you know, I wondered if there was something significant, if like, I don't know, maybe the world would implode or something. I'll put it away. And
I mean, that's okay. I was just making sure, like, you're fine.
Yeah. I was just curious, is all.
Just to double check, DM, Magnus has been the only one I've told that knows I talk to God, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As you put your sword away and rejoin everyone, Flint, you would get a brief glimpse of Guilt standing behind the Griffin, and he disappears.
No, like, facial expressions to read or anything?
Well, Guilt doesn't have a face.
Okay, no, like, inkling of, like, there being, like, something about the Griffin? Or,
You get nothing other than what you choose to interpret from that.
Interesting.
I actually have one more question.
God damn it.
Of course you do.
I was wondering, do you know anything about the magical creatures? Well, not magical, just different creatures.
I know a little bit about the odd creature. Why?
Okay. I walk up to the counter, and I had a friend a while ago. She was a bit different than the rest of her kind. Seemed a bit smarter. Seemed a bit more about herself than a normal animal of her type. Is there such thing as, like, magical bears?
I'll be frank with you, I don't really know. I've seen some weird shit in my time. So it's possible. But it's... I don't know. I really don't. I've heard of souls trapped in animals before.
Would you be able to tell if you were able to see their fur?
Not unless I could spend some serious time with it.
I will stand right here if you want to take serious time with it.
I mean a good few hours, kiddo.
I will stand right here if you want to take some serious time with it.
Tell you what, I can come to you, or your... No, you're... I'll reach out when I got a little more time to stand around and touch some fur.
Okay.
Any more questions as he looks around?
For the mission at hand, which house is Baragon's?
Baragon lives in the old keep. Big one on the hill. He points northward.
Would you happen to have any sort of map or old schematic of the building?
No, not really. You might be able to find something in the old library in the back ends. But other than that, not a whole lot is left behind of schematics of buildings.
Can I see what's in that blue book on your table? It's a nice book.
Sure. As he kind of slides it over to you. It is a spell book.
Oh, like a wizard spell.
Like a wizard's spell book. It's just a bunch of like scrolls and other things that have been like cut out and put into the book. I found it scavenging about through the back ends.
Oh. Just a spell book. Well, what kind of spells are in there? Oh, you don't really have to. You can just give like a general school.
It's like it's like a wizard that traveled with a party for combat and like support. So it's like healing spells. It's like fireball, firebolt, witch bolt, stuff like that.
Oh, interesting.
It's like a wizard's. It's like a wizard's combat tome, basically.
Does it have his name in it? Who used it last?
It does, but that like the cover of the book is kind of singed. He has it backwards, so like you'd see the back of the book, and the first few pages are a little singed and damaged. So when you open it up, like where the name would be is heavily damaged. You can't really read what it is.
Well, I guess we kind of know the fate of the wizard who had this, and he puts it back.
Right. I look at my gaggle of children. So, how do you all want to go about this thing with Baragon? We need to decide so we know how to plan.
Didn't the Briccone guy say he has plan?
No. At least that's what I remember. He doesn't really have a plan.
I thought he did.
I'm pretty sure he said he had a plan.
And tell me, what of this plan did he tell you all?
Nothing.
That he had a plan.
He was pretty tight-lipped about it, but we were all pretty suspicious of him. But to be fair, we are still pretty suspicious of him.
We had to question him a bunch.
But like, we finally agreed to it, and then he got his finger cut off, and then I think he went and cried in corner or something, because I never saw him again the rest of the night.
Yeah, we should maybe find him.
I just kind of assumed he would find us eventually.
You're probably right.
I come and step up to the counter. Is it alright if I come back to this library? With your permission, of course.
Not unannounced, but aye, it's alright.
Mm.
Same
Oh,
deal.
really?
Come, put weapons on the counter. Read. Don't leave with anything.
No problem.
But we can make copies, you said, yes?
You can make a copy if you want to sit down. Anything that you can't make copies of, you have to get expressly from me, so...
Do you have any
All
books on Crystal Blight?
I got a couple, yeah.
Mm.
It's a bad time.
You don't say.
What about Angel Rot?
That's...
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
I have a couple books, but that's in my personal collection. Mainly just a few studies I found.
Those for your eyes only.
No, it's just not here.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm asking. It's not like I can read it anyways.
But your heart was in the right place.
Wait, you can't read?
No.
Not yet, anyways.
I point at Mint. Mint is going to show me how to read one of these days when we have like slow day.
You're gonna teach him how to... you know what? Hold on. Here, this is free of charge. Hands you a small book.
It's like a kid's book.
Yeah, it's it's the ABCs with you and
Sesame
me.
Street. Like,
Pretty much. It's the book is called the ABCs with you and me.
Does it have pictures?
It does.
And B is for bear.
A for Aarakocra.
It's A is for Aarakocra, B is for Bugbear. Yeah.
How
What?
how would I not show up unannounced?
You knock on the fucking door, and if I don't answer, you don't come in.
Fair enough.
If I don't answer, I'm not here.
Got it.
Are you the only one that works here?
I don't work here. I just own the building.
Doesn't Mori come in here like unannounced?
No, I just leave books on the roof for him. He thinks he's slick, but
No. Nobody tell Mori that. That will devastate him.
So, any idea where we could find Duquesne?
Well, we left him at the Oasis and the meeting room. People don't move when we're not around, right?
God, you
sorry.
kind of like a
Does
big
Kadana
green
have
baby.
object permanence? Oh my god, did we just find this up?
He's a baby.
He is a big green baby.
So, nothing else.
You said my shield is a relic.
Aye.
Where is it from?
He looks at you and then he just grins. It's better if you learn on your own.
Great.
But it's like finding stuff of the old world, things of a bygone era, long since forgotten about, orders that don't exist anymore, things of that nature.
So I've heard.
It's like when you find stuff lying around at the Vanguard. Just a pleasant time.
The Vanguard? Is that what you just said to me?
Yes.
Do I know the Vanguard?
You would know of the bloody Vanguard, yes. You don't know of the Vanguard, but you know of the bloody Vanguard.
Did Mint buy those dragon steaks for Asta last session?
Indeed.
Okay. Just making
Yes.
sure. How many did Asta get?
There are 5, 40 to 50 ounce slabs of meat.
Did you just eat them all right now?
5 meals, maybe.
He hasn't eaten any yet.
He ate
I wonder.
one.
I
wonder
ate
if
for
he-
the freebie.
Yeah, he gave you 1, and then you have 5.
I wonder
Okay,
if we take it back to Oasis if they'll cook it for you. Or do you want it raw?
Best if you eat it raw.
I was about to say, I think it's probably supposed to be eaten raw.
But tell you what, it kind of looks at everybody. Everybody can go, except for the purple duo. Malachi and Flint, need you to stick behind. Rest of you can take off.
Okay.
Just sleeps.
You have a type or something?
I do.
I don't blame you.
I do, but neither you or it.
Kadon goes back to looking at the birds.
I
Leave too.
I just gently touch Malachi's forearm as I go by. Just be careful, please.
The purple ones. I mean, Stumpy too, right?
And I pat Flint on the shoulder too as I go out. If anyone fucking dies, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah,
You
don't
hear that, Flint?
stab me.
I don't plan on it.
It's really funny to picture Uno saying that while trying to get out of the door.
So, I got a little task for you if you're looking to make a little coin. Pays up front, but if you don't do it, I come after you.
What is it?
Oh, you're pirates, right? How do you feel about contract, gals? Or
Don't
is
know.
that morally out of your...
No.
Oh, alright. The Drokir down in the back ends. It's starting to cause some problems. Not only for Iron Ward and other individuals, but me personally. His antics are rubbing me the wrong way. I want you to take him out. Preferably if you can make it look like an accident. Now, it being the back ends, you could stab him violently, make it seem sporadic. Just don't make it look like someone professionally cut him down with purpose. Make it look like a robbery, something fell on him. I don't really care. But I want him dead.
What kind of antics has he been getting up to?
Well, he sells drugs for a living, so I'll let you put those together.
Sure.
But slinging a little spice around is one thing, but he's selling large quantities, and I don't exactly like that, especially with who he's supplying. So, we clear? We good?
Well, who is it?
The Trokir. Down. There's
only
only one. There is only one. Easy to spot. Looks like your friend, but skinny. Taller. Long hair. Dark. Tan skin. Got red scales instead of green. He's been afflicted with some blight, a little bit. You could find...
How easy is it to get this blight? I just, I don't want to get afflicted, you know?
So, it's, you touch someone or get it. Touch someone or spend too much time around people who have been afflicted. However, if there's like a grace period, after a while of having it, sometimes it's a few days, sometimes it's a few months, could be a few years. There's no real unified number. But they stop being contagious and they get to just live their lives pain-free. Just a part of them's a little harder. Just stay away from the ones that look sickly, that look like they're suffering. And keep away from the ferals.
So he's fine.
He's had it for many years now. If you need a way into the back ends, only way I know is talking to Simon. You'll find his shop. It's in Old Concordia.
Okay. What do you think, Malachi?
How much are we talking?
How much is it worth to you?
I look at Flint.
I mean, can you give us a second?
We'll talk.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll pay you 150 gold each.
For risking Blight?
You're not going to be risking Blight. He's fine.
We don't know how long that grace period is.
I've personally shook the man's hand.
Can I insight him?
Sure.
Oh, it'd be really great if I had my character sheet open, huh?
The thing with Blight is that grace period. People are sick, they're dying, they're keeling over, their skin's cracking and rupturing. It's like having any illness like the flu, but worse. They're bedridden. It kills them slowly. And if they survive that, if they get through the worst of it, then they're fine. They have to live with the affliction, the crystal in their body for the rest of their lives, but they're no longer contagious. The ferals, the ones that have been consumed by it but didn't die, lost their mind. They're still contagious. What was your roll?
I got a nat 20 for 23.
He's telling the truth. He's not contagious anymore.
Well, I wanted to insight, actually, if he's lowballing us for that price.
Oh, he has a magic house that can talk to people. He's probably lowballing you.
You know, I think, Flint, we can do this very easily. Morally easily is up to you. This price ain't it. We need to go higher.
How much higher?
5,000 each.
Ha! Make a
Seems agreeable.
persuasion check with make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Wait, can I help?
This is Malachi specifically requesting this.
Unless you want to inspire me.
Oh, I inspire the hell out of you.
How do you do it?
I mean, I'll just say, it seems like a pretty tough task, and you know, risking a lot. I think 5,000 seems really fair.
What do I add?
You get 1d8.
Fuck. Hold on, math. Plus a d8. I didn't have d8s ready. There you go. 17.
You know, that's true. It's gonna be dangerous.
Oh wait, hold on. That's more.
Hmm? Math.
Sorry, 18.
That's true. It is gonna be dangerous. You make a fair point. $400 each. It's more money than either of you have ever really held. And it's not like he's rolling with guards. He's a spice peddler who lives alone with his grandmother.
But he's a problem enough that you want him killed.
He is.
Alright.
He supplies spice for the Sons of Argos. And I don't like them making more money than they already do. Especially here.
Yeah, I think we can agree on that.
So, 400 each.
What do you think, Malachi?
Fine by me.
All right.
He crosses his arms in like to shake each of your hands, but his right goes towards Flint and his left goes towards Malachi. Yeah, like that, Snazzy, exactly. Do you both shake his hand?
His left hand shakes mine.
Yes.
Can I see what kind of metal his hand is?
Sure. It is a darkened metal.
I can't tell what it is though.
No, not really.
I shake his hand.
He shakes it. Both of you feel this tingle in your hand and a warmness to your chest, right above your heart.
The hell was that?
Just insurance.
Fun.
What kind of insurance?
I told you. You don't do the job, as he puts 2 pouches of 400 gold each on the counter. I come after you. I'm not going to waste my time tracking you down. You don't do the job, and you leave Concordia. See, he just kind of pushes his hand forward, like making a popping motion. As you... do either of you... Actually, it would be more easier for Malachi to look. Do you check where the burning was? For the warm touch? On your chest? You have just a symbol of an eye right above your heart.
Huh.
Like a tattoo you never remembered getting.
Great.
No time limit, right?
No time limit. Just don't leave Concordia.
Alright.
Don't leave Concordia. Got it.
You leave Old Concordia, you can go to the backends, you can go anywhere you want on this godforsaken mountain. But the minute you step out of the city limits, it's Heartbreak City. Now go.
Well, see you soon.
Yeah.
Slides your money to each of you.
Snatch that shit and I will walk out.
Alright.
Yarp.
As everybody leaves, no conversations to be had outside.
Unless
I asked Magnus for one of the books, just so I can start perusing it.
Magnus will hand her one. I'm just gonna decide what it is after.
Sure.
I'm just pulling up my notes.
Yep. While you do that, I will quickly do this. Go.
Magnus hands Uno the dead man's wake.
Okay.
Dead man's wake. Okay.
I mean, while we're all kind of standing around there, Asa's just gonna look to everyone and be like, so after you guys learned everything this morning, are we all still like friends and stuff? I kind of feel like there's weird air now that I
What are you talking
came out
about?
of this.
You are not here yet. This is before you come out.
Oh.
My friend.
I go and I rub Asta's back and
I don't see you any
Asta.
different at all, Asta. And I
You
don't
didn't
think anyone
know.
else does.
You didn't know. And he was probably a bad person. Fuck him.
Yeah, true. Honestly.
You worked for the storyteller.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'll say my piece.
They'd be coming out at this point.
I, for one, am disappointed you did not tell me.
It is fair.
When you told others.
I mean, I
And-
just told Malachi because I thought he'd be able to teach me to control things because he is werewolf.
But we've
I
built
thought
this
might be the same
rapport in the
thing.
beginning. But the first day I met you, we were talking
You're
about
right.
your life story.
You're right.
And honestly, it terrifies me a little what you did.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't do that to you.
I understand. I know.
But I just went to Malachi first because I thought it was something easy to control, like he control his wolf form.
I am sorry, by the way, Asta, that you called for me and I wasn't able to come to you.
Oh, that's okay. It's mostly my fault for wandering out, anyways.
As
Well,
the other two come out.
It is fine. You know, now that we all know, if you can call to any of us when it happens, and we'll be there. You
And
know.
Asta,
I'm still your friend.
I'm still your
that's
friend
good.
too, Asta.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
As
it's big relief. I felt very nervous that this would change things.
No.
as each of you begin walking towards the market, heading back the way you came, stepping. What?
I just want to see, is there any flowers in this garden that I recognize?
None that you recognize, no.
Okay.
Nothing that's not like from Bythandriel.
Okay.
Everything seems to be like local flowers and things like that.
Never mind.
It's kind of too warm for anything from Akamar to survive here. Akamar's a little chilly.
Don't like these flowers, Gadon?
No, I want specific flowers.
As you begin moving, oh, go ahead.
The mountain flowers, right?
Yes.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
Thank you.
As you begin
Oh, look,
moving
it's him.
back the way you came, you would see in the market, just kind of looking around, perusing, like taking his time to get to the direction where you all are. You would see Duquesne walking on up, rather with a nice stroll and hop in his step. Duquesne, you have spent the day gathering supplies and readying yourself for the heist.
Hello, my friends.
When did we say we were friends?
Oh, please. We're friends.
I did say he would find us.
You are right.
He works in mysterious ways.
That I do. I trust you all have had a eventful past few hours since the last time I saw you.
Very
How is
eventful.
Duquesne, you would notice if you check into NPCs in Photodump, Asta's wings are gone, and his clothes are very tattered. His colors are very muted. He looks sickly.
You're all looking great.
Right. And in regards to our mission, what have you been doing?
Oh, gathering supplies, of course.
You have plan, right?
Of course I do.
What's his plan?
Break in and steal.
Okay.
Maybe don't say that in the middle of a market.
They will know what we're talking about.
The market's rather busy, and people are kind of bustling about. Some people walking
still
around you
say
and
it.
pushing past you. Mint, your eyes are ever perceptive, and you're constantly, aware of your surroundings with your very perceptive state. You would see coming down from your right 2 Sons of Argos thugs that are just looking through the market and not for wares.
Who's the person nearest to me?
That would be Uno and Kadan are in front of you, and then Malachi is behind you.
Okay. I would. Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of like nudge Uno just a little bit and kind of point to the direction of them.
Which way are they coming from? Oh, I
Right.
can see them. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
They're kind of like looking around through the stalls.
I look in front of us or like in front and to the right of us, or left of us.
You don't see anyone to the right, but heading up the steps, you see a large group of them heading into the market. Leading the pack, an enforcer wearing a sleeveless gambeson, carrying a large axe and a club. As they begin walking into the market and looking around.
I push Duquesne to the left, literally push him, and I raise my hand in sort of like a circle motion to get everyone's attention. I point at the people to the right and the people in front of us, and then I point left and I say, "Go."
You would see also entering the market more individuals from behind where you came.
Yep, we're going left. I motion for everyone to go left.
So you push Duquesne. Let me just make sure
I mean,
Mr. Cosmic Lawyer has his permissions.
do they see us, or like are we in like a crowd?
You're in a crowd. Like the market's pretty crowded. None of them have noticed you yet.
Don't forget Stumpy.
Stumpy. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. You would hear the loud booming voice. Fan out! I want them found. They were seen here.
I stay in the very back to protect.
As they begin pushing through the market, I need everybody to roll stealth checks or deception checks if you're just trying to blend in with the crowd.
I will deception because I have disadvantage on stealth.
Am I even allowed to?
I would say for this instance, the disadvantage on stealth wouldn't count because you're trying to like hide amongst the crowd. It's not necessarily a sound thing; it's a sight thing.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna say for blending in, like just the silver armor. Like...
My deception's still higher, so I'm gonna go with deception.
Okay.
You want us to type it out or just say it?
Say it. I'm gonna run down the list though. Asta.
Natural 20.
Goddamn. All right. I'm just gonna put everybody in a group, and I'm gonna move you up accordingly to how you roll. Duquesne.
28.
Holy fuck.
Rogue.
Asta, you would make it up to here. Flint.
19.
19. Goddamn. Oh, that's Stumpy. Kadan.
Same 19.
Oh,
right. Magnus.
7.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Malachi.
18.
19 as well.
Okay. 19
Magnus
as
is
well.
our damnation.
All right. And Uno.
I rolled the 19, but Uno stays back with Magnus.
How did no one roll lower than 17 but me? What the fuck?
As you are all creeping up, and
I
Uno,
rolled-
incoming.
I
you
have a
begin
+4 in deception.
you begin pushing around the crowd and trying to hide as best as you can as people begin moving about. They're starting to clear and get out of the way of the Sons of Argos, as they have a very imposing presence, especially with the Enforcer just shoving people over if they look even remotely like you. You would hear, all of you, a loud as Magnus, you bump into a apple stand that just spills the fruit all around.
Classic fruit stand.
as they begin looking in your direction.
cabbages.
As they begin looking in your direction, I'm going to get you to roll another stealth check.
Oh,
Can I assist him since I rolled a 19?
Sure.
oh, it's a 16. Oh, what is the assist? A +1, 2, something?
It'd be an advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah.
My first roll was actually better. 16.
So the two of you immediately kind of crouch down and start picking up some of the apples. A few market goers begin helping pick up the apples, but most of them just be like, free apple. And they take one, they take a few. Some of them just start loading their bag up. You hear the owner of the stall like screaming, "Hey! Now you gotta pay for that!" As you see that the attention of the thugs has been gotten, but they don't see you directly yet. You're able to scurry about the crowd to get up a little further. I'm gonna get everybody to roll again. Let's see who gets out. Asta.
19.
I did the exact same roll too.
You're able to get up and through towards to the entrance.
I'll have Stumpy with me.
Yeah. Duquesne?
25.
You managed to get out completely, getting onto a small balcony and out of the market entirely. Flint.
Dirty 20.
All right, you get up with Asta. Kadan?
9.
You... Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Magnus?
Lucky number 13.
All right, you get up ahead of Kadan a bit. Malachi?
11.
All right. We'll deal with that in a second as well. Mint?
5.
Okay. Uno, I assume you're staying at the back, but what did you roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 19, so
Okay.
whoever I can grab as a straggler, I'm helping them.
All right. As two of you, Mint and Malachi, are kind of looking at the chaos behind. As you're pushing forward, you kind of bump into a few people. You hear some people yelling like, "Fucking watch it!" as they're screaming at you. They're just not wanting... This is a busy marketplace in a busy time of day. Nobody wants to be bumped into and shoved. But as you're doing that, Mint, you lock eyes from across the crowd with the Enforcer. And you hear him yell out, "They're over there!" As the crowd begins to kind of push and move as they start shoving their way through, making their way towards each of you. Are you running or are you all hiding?
Can I turn into a bird and just fly away?
Sure, but
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta open the mini, I think.
Just a
Bird.
little
I'm like a bird.
Owl or duck?
Okay. How are ducks with flying?
Oh well, no. This is just a mini. Like you can be whatever little bird you want. This is just a mini I have.
I choose duck.
Ducky.
Ducky.
I want a rubber ducky as my mini.
That'd be great.
Right? But yeah, and I would like to fly away from the rest of the group just to kind of get them off my trail, or their trail at least.
All right, as you shift down into a small little sparrow and begin flying, as you fly kind of up and above the crowd, they wouldn't see you as you like shift down into a bird. They wouldn't see you. There'd just be a bird in the market.
Sick. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of hide until it's clear, kind of thing. Just like a rooftop or something.
They're like pushing forward. There's no like hiding until it's clear. Like they seen you and they're shoving in your direction.
Okay.
All right. Everyone else? What are you doing? Are you running, or are you continuing to hide? Malachi, Duquesne, and Asta, you're fine. You're outside the market effectively, or at least at the entrance.
I will try to hide.
Okay.
I think Magnus is gonna run.
Okay.
Oh, much better.
I think I'm gonna hide as well.
You're fine. You don't have to.
Oh, I thought you said I wasn't.
No, I said Duquesne, Flint, and Asta.
Oh, okay.
22.
You're fine, Malachi.
I'm gonna actually polymorph into a rat using my cloak.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hide.
What if you just polymorph into like a big rat?
I could be a big rat.
A freakishly large rat, like the size of a dog.
The one that makes all the rules.
I turn into a little rat that's blue and purple.
As you shift down into this little rat.
God, that is a mangy rat.
Oh yeah, this is a dire rat. It's the only mini I have.
Perfect.
Mangy rat. Where's this?
It's behind you.
Oh, that is a mangy rat. Oh
As you shift down into a rat, you feel the cloak itself begin squeaking and chittering as it begins enveloping you. You feel the bugs themselves that are built into the cloak move and shift around as the fur overtakes you, and you fall to the ground. And a little out of the cloak that at first is left behind, the little purple rat runs out, and then the cloak dissolves into the ground as you become a little rat.
Just a little rat, man.
Magnus, are you running? As you skitter, you're able to get to the entrance.
I mean, like the crowd. Is there no crowd anymore?
The crowd is dispersing behind you, so you can run. It would just be an athletics check.
Monkey jump?
Man. I could, but if I monkey jump, it's gonna be very obvious, right?
Yes, yeah, you will be
I don't want
leaping around.
I'm just gonna run. Okay. 15.
As you're able to push through the crowd, people kind of start dispersing. You would hear yelling from behind you as you get up to the entrance itself. Uno?
So they only spotted Mint? Or...
You don't know. You just heard, there they are. You have no idea.
Fuck. Yeah, I'll just run. Or, yeah. Deceptive.
Okay.
I don't know.
Just be running.
Yeah, I'll run.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Athletics. Oh, that's a good roll. Here's my athletics. I have a +6. That's great. 22.
All right. As you begin pushing through the crowd and kind of following in the wake that Magnus leaves as people begin getting out of his way, rushing up, the bird would also be flying out and kind of standing on just resting on a roost a little higher. Put you up there. Kadan, you are the only one left inside the market. As everybody gets outside, gathering together, a small rat is at your feet and a bird high above you. Kadan, what are you doing as you see them getting closer and closer and closer, even passing?
I'm going to double back, but on the other row that I'm by.
Okay.
And then just keep low and just not draw attention and No, like, can I sneak out going that way, or they've cut off that route. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just sneak out the other route and schmoove, if you will.
All right. Give me a stealth check.
You got it. 21.
As you begin creeping out the side, you would see a few rats looking up at you, and then they scurry away. The only thing to notice you as you make your way to the market. The crowd begins to kind of disperse and close in around them as the thugs just back up! We'll catch them on the other side! They begin backing up a bit, trying to get out and around. You would all come down onto this small balcony, a bird landing near you and a rat scurrying next to you as you all meet up with Duquesne.
Just nonchalantly leaning against the railing here, holding a flask.
Looking over old Concordia and all its wonders.
Ah, what took y'all so long?
How do we get out of here?
They're going to double back and find us on the other side.
Where do we go, Duquesne?
Do you want to
Duquesne.
go?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Where do y'all want to go?
We need to go to the back ends.
So you would know it'd be heading towards the large wall.
This way.
As you all begin walking towards the kind of outside market, there is a mint. You would notice that there's a number of rats around just watching you, scurrying about on the ground, looking up at you,
Oh, shit.
staring at you.
Is Malachi around, or is he still in rat form?
Are you still at bird?
No. As soon as I kind of regrouped with everyone, I would be in human or UNT form.
Okay. Malachi, are you still a rat?
I'm still a rat and I climb up Uno.
Scurry up onto the shoulder of this little purple rat. You see there's a
Like,
number of other
do
rats.
the little cleaning myself.
Yeah.
I got little horns too.
Oh wait, so cute. Oh my god.
I love that. Need art of that.
Kadan,
Where's
22 to
Malachi?
hit.
Me?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that hits. Is it a
As-
ranged attack, though?
Yes.
Okay.
As you feel something land between your shoulder blades, as all of you see him stumble forward, and a torn in half rat with a spine and all the bones crushed together to form a point is sticking out of the back of Kadan. Its legs still kicking.
Hey, guys, what did I get hit with?
You take 6 points of damage.
Oh, bloody rat!
Oh, they hit me with a rat?
Would I be warned of this through my rapier of warning?
Depends, what does it exactly warn you about?
It says, in addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep.
You'd be aware of it, but stopping the hit
Right.
would involve
Wait,
that beat your AC.
If I'm aware and I'm not being surprised by it, can I use my reaction to try and...
You can try and catch it, yes, but I'm
Oh
going
my
to
God.
state this going forward. If this is what you guys are going to do, let me know beforehand.
Well,
Before-
I thought it was a surprise thing. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm just saying in regards to like Duquesne and your rapier. State that beforehand before I deal out the damage. Otherwise, we're just gonna roll with you were just
Gotcha.
unaware.
I forgot.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah, the motherfucker.
As you hear the scurrying of rats and even the screaming come from the
Oh.
market as building up into a pile and then falling
like
down. You catch the rat as it gets tossed at you, and you would see Jack O'Connell standing on the steps.
I throw it back at him.
Sure. Roll to hit.
It's just a monk attack, so. Ooh, that's a. That'll be a 26 to hit.
Oh, that hits. As you throw the rat at him, it just slaps him in the chest. Doesn't like dive in like a dagger, but it hits onto the ground.
Yeah. Showed him.
Mr. Lockhart, it isn't nice to lie. You said you'd be at the docks this morning, and I was told that you all left Concordia.
I mean, we didn't leave per se.
Well, once I'm through with you, I guess we'll have to make a visit to Mr. Marlin. So he puts his fingers in his mouth and whistles. As you hear yelling come from towards the market. Over here! I need everybody to roll for initiative.
God damn it.
Ah,
I'm gonna beat
Do you
the
want us
shit
to roll
out of this
in-
rat guy.
Spire? Or?
Yes, please.
God damn it, I already rolled.
Oh, right.
Me
We'll
too,
roll
it's good.
again.
Open up Chrome.
It's
Just
so
let
bad
me
now.
minute to open it again.
I mean, you don't have like if since the plugin is kind of busted, especially for those that don't use Chrome, you don't have to roll it using
But immersion.
the plugin. No, like you roll it in Tailspire. Just do math.
Oh, I got the same number.
All
I'll
right,
put my
so
plugin on here.
25 to 20.
Math is
I
for
did
nerds.
not see what I rolled.
I can't
You
You
got
got an
space?
Oh,
A little book will
You
come
rolled
up in the
two
corner?
d20s,
Yeah, I have advantage.
but it added them.
Then just take the higher of the number, and then add.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
So you rolled 14.
All right.
14 plus 7, 21.
Okay, so 25 to 20. Dugane's got 21.
Yes.
Where's this
Classic
fucking
rogue.
man?
Nice.
All right. No more in the 25 to 20 range.
No.
20 to
No.
15.
16.
16.
16.
Yo,
Who's going
let's go.
first?
I'll go first, cause I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Okay, 15 to 10.
11. Sorry, Kyle. I just want to butt in really quick. Tailspire wouldn't let me roll, so I just rolled myself and I got a 22.
Okay, I will put you
Next.
in next to Duquesne. Duquesne, you had 21.
I did.
Mint's at the top of the round. Okay.
Oh,
All right. So 15 to 10.
10.
11.
Okay. 11, 10. Do you want Stumpy to go on a separate turn or your turn? He can just go on your turn if need be.
Stumpy got a nat 20.
All right. Just put some there. Okay. Malachi and Flint, what are your initiative orders?
I have 8.
8. Okay. Flint, Malachi?
My button's not working. 3.
Oh, no. Okay, let me roll for Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Itchy foot. Oh, okay.
I'm on Uno, so I'm just vibing.
Yeah, you're just a little rat.
I was about to say, if the dagger had hit Katana, I was going to cover Malachi's little rat eyes. Don't look.
Don't look.
Did I just do that insane monk thing where they just grab it
Yeah, you
they just
puff, and you would catch it super fast. All right, Jack O'Connell. Mint actually got higher than him. His Echo. The Thug. Oh, that's the wrong one. He's here. And he's here. All right. I'm just gonna have the thugs, like the basic thugs, just kind of all go in one turn, just for the sake of time.
Oh, I don't have music on.
Are they like the horde mechanic?
Not the horde mechanic, no. Oh god.
Okay.
He's just rolling initiative for one, and
Yeah, that way I don't have to be like this guy, because they're not like named characters, and I don't have. They all have the exact same stat block anyway. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because there's only 3 of them that came over here. It's not the full group that you saw. I'm gonna just do full dice clear. All right, top of the round, Mint. What are you doing?
Okie dokie. So, Mint would like to use Erupting Earth on the gaggle of guys.
Okay.
Which, a fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. They have to take a dexterity saving throw, which is get over 15. Over 15, I believe.
Okay.
fucking wreck them.
That is a 3 for the goobers.
Awesome.
Let's go.
And that is a natural 20 for the enforcer. So the larger one wearing the sleeveless gambeson just sees the ground just shaking and moving, and he just hops forward out of the way as the others start to trip up and fall as the ground rumbles and the tiles begin to shift and kind of overlap themselves. Is there any damage equated with that?
Yeah. Who? 2 of them failed. 1 of them.
The three goons, the regular thugs, failed, and then the enforcer,
Okay.
the big boy, succeeded.
Okay. So, the thugs, the damage. So, yeah, the thugs should get hit with 23 damage each, and then the enforcer should get half of that.
Okay. As they trip and stumble, they begin kind of rolling over themselves, some of the rocks kicking up and hitting them. All right. Is that all you're going to do on your turn?
And that's it. Yippers, that is all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Fucking sick turn.
You see this blackish red smoke emanating behind you, Mint, as a shadow-like form of Jack O'Connell appears, and that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Am I close enough to use my reaction?
He's... Oh, let me... Hold on, lock everything to a grid real quick. Oop. Tile snap to grid. He's behind her. Let me just... he's behind her, so no. There's like a 5-foot square in between where he is and you.
Oh, I thought I just had to be close to the person. You've never given me, so I don't know.
Yeah, it would just be close to the person if you're like deflecting a ranged attack, or if you're like beside them. It's just because it's flanked. That's the only thing I'm hooked up
okay.
on here.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
I'd say if he wasn't flanked, then yes, but otherwise she's gonna eat the hit. With that, you take. Oh, I don't have damage dice out. As the spectral dagger drives into the center of your back, and you feel it kind of twist. It burns, but you don't feel any actual wound opening. It's almost as like you've never been attacked by a ghost, but it's like being attacked by a ghost.
Okay.
And he's gonna use his extra action instead of attacking. He splits off here and here. I fucked up the damage dice on that. Oh well. Okay, that's fine. Jack expended his turn to command his echo. He is going to stay there. The enforcer is just going to rush forward. Fuck. He can make it here as he just rushes up, club in one hand, large axe in the other. You're gonna die today, girl! Duquesne.
Yeah, I would. Duquesne will be like, haha! And dash over here, down, and dive into this bush and hide.
Okay, as you dive into the bush.
Did he just run away?
Okay, and I would like to bonus action hide in the bush.
You are hidden. Roll a stealth check. It looks like he's just sitting on the bush.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you.
So nat 20, so that's a 30 total.
Yeah, you are gone.
Like the bush is just a portal. Just,
yeah. Stumpy. Is that all you're doing?
He's just gonna.
No, I would then like to, take out my crossbow and shoot the enforcer.
Okay.
Let's see what that modifier is. Okay. And I have advantage on this. Ahab?
The enforcer wouldn't be aware of you, so yes.
That's 11 plus 7 for an 18.
That hits. Just, but it hits.
Alright, and that is... Two plus 4 for 6, and sneak attack.
A bolt comes out of the bushes.
For another 6.
As the enforcer's rushing forward, the bolt digs into his kind of like lower right-hand side, as he just eats the hit and is dead set on heading towards Uno. Stumpy's turn.
He's just gonna catch and eat rats as they come by him.
Okay.
He's helping.
All right.
His own little way.
The Sons of Argos thugs are going. Is there any difficult terrain with the spellment?
Let me do a quick check there. 1 second. The ground in the area does become difficult terrain.
Okay. What's the full size of that?
20-foot cube.
Okay. I'll just make this entire corner awful. And the thugs pull out of... Technically, like here. As the thugs begin kind of getting their balance and moving in your direction, they stand up fully. Somebody kill the mage! Kadan, your turn. Magnus, you're on deck.
Jack is still up there.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can cover that. Yeah, I can cover that. I move up to Jack's face. I activate my state, clear my mind, and I start swinging.
All right. Roll the hit.
Oh shit. That'll be a 19 to hit.
19 just hits.
Okay, can I just roll for both real quick?
Yep.
I didn't even really roll that, I just kind of dropped it. God damn it. I'll take it. And actually, let me just read something real quick. Because I got new features that we haven't used yet on my punches. Oh god, I accidentally just closed out. I do 9 points of damage for now. If I add any
All
more,
right,
I'll let
as
you
you
know.
punch him square in the chest, rushing up and almost like a Superman punch up the stairs, just poof. Your second hit is you go to swing. You swing over his head as he ducks down. Magnus.
Okay.
Asta, you're on deck.
It's not the thing I want. I want the ball. Just want the ruler.
If you hit M and then 2, you can change.
Okay. I will. Cast spiritual weapon behind the enforcer.
Okay.
That's a bonus action to do. And I will also cast hold person on the enforcer, which is a wisdom save of 14.
Okay. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Let me just. As you're casting the spiritual weapon behind the enforcer.
So kind of close. Yeah, behind the enforcer.
Okay.
Yep.
As it materializes. That is a wisdom save, you said. On the
14.
enforcer, that is a 17 with no modifier, so 17. He doesn't have a bonus, but he just rolled a 17.
Might as well
So-
take this spell off my bar.
Okay, is that all you're going to do?
I'll kind of not be so grouped up. I'll take a step over here and face one of the clones, shadow clones.
The Shadow Clone Jutsu? Alright.
Yes.
Asta, your turn. Uno, you're on deck.
Did I have a point of exhaustion at all for my night, or was that just like
No, like you feel exhausted and you feel like battered shit, but you don't have a stat decrease.
okay? Well, I rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up my little bone club,
All right.
and I'm just gonna walk up and smack the ghost.
Sure. Roll to hit.
19,
19 hits.
and I'll roll for the second attack. And I'm gonna swing.
Sure.
27 for the second.
Yeah, definitely hits. Give me the damage.
You got it. All right. First hit, 11, and the second hit, 9.
As you
So 20.
swing that first hit down, it collides into his head, and you watch him collapse into just shadow, the mist, poof, billowing around you as leaving in the dark smoke behind is a pile of rats. I'm gonna make these actually get a little bigger. There we go. These are normal size rats, but
Just a shit ton.
yeah.
Gotcha.
As there's just a pile of rats here. You go and you swing down your second strike as it slams in. You hear this little chittering and as blood and chunks of fur splatter about. Uno, your turn.
Yes, I will place a hand on Mint's shoulder, give her 10 points. I don't know how much damage she took for lay on hands.
She took. Will not let me scroll. Oh, there we go. She took 12 points in total.
Yeah, I'll give her 10. I'll give her 10 points on lay on hands, and I will. What did he call me, little girl?
Yes.
I'm gonna step right in front of him, and I'm just gonna say, "Better men have hit their knees, and bigger men have tried." And then I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark him.
Okay. Pick a color.
Purple.
Pink. Okay.
And
So he
is
is
it for
Hunter's
me?
marked. Okay. Flint, your turn. Giant rat, comma giant. You're on deck.
Rat comma giant. Yes. Let's see. Okay, so let me get my ruler. Maybe no. You don't want to. Yeah. You want to do the thing? Yeah. Cool. Why not that one?
M2.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're not close enough.
Could you also make a wisdom save for me? You can dash, by the way.
Oh. Oh, that's true. I can do that. Wisdom Save.
Wisdom save.
Yeah. Oh my god, why is it not letting me? Just let me hit the thing, dude. Just, there we go. Boop. Uh-oh. Goodbye! Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not very wisdomous, apparently.
Not very wisdomous. Okay. As you begin rushing over in that direction, are you dashing or?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna get to like here, and because I don't want to. I wanna be able to hit him with something, and if I dashed, I wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
So I'm a not you shatter. We'll just vicious mockery.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you get to your destination, you begin to see at the top of the stairs in the place of Jack, Guilt, standing there, watching you, staring at you, and you would hear this voice echoing above all of the chaos, combat, spells, and flurry of blades. Why are you holding back?
Okay. I didn't know I was.
Okay. Vicious mockery.
Yeah. So I will. That's just Hold on. That's a wisdom save. You gotta be 13.
13?
Yeah.
That is a 23.
Never mind.
Man's got some wisdom.
Yeah, he does. How do I cancel rollings? Okay.
It's his casting modifier, so.
Yeah. That's a bummer. Then I guess that's my turn then.
Okay. Rat, comma giant. Mint, you're on deck. You are on Uno's shoulder.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to jump on the enforcer.
All right. Roll the hit.
Do I just roll a d20? Am I using the rats?
Yeah, use the giant. Yeah, use the giant rat or whatever the rat stat block is given to you in the vermin shroud. I believe it's just a rat.
It's just a rat.
Yeah.
I'm just a rat. So I think it's literally just a d20.
Should go after Jack and confuse the shit out of him on why one of his rats is biting him.
Yeah, blend in.
Why is this one purple?
I love being purple.
Is Malachi my Pokemon now?
basically.
Aw, fine.
As you lunge at the rat, he just fucking
Go,
or
Malachi.
if you lunge at the enforcer, he just backhands you away and you scurry onto the ground. I'm actually gonna.
He's got a level 10 Charmander.
Hold on. 23 to hit.
Yeah. I'm a rat.
Yeah. You take. I'll say.
Hold on, DM. Could I reaction snatch him out of the air?
Sure. You take 3 points of damage as you fly off to the side, and Uno just catches you.
Well, can I use my reaction?
Sure.
Or not my reaction, my bonus action?
Yeah. What's your bonus action?
I shift into my werewolf form.
As you
Turn into a fucking werewolf.
as you catch the rat, it slowly starts swelling, the hair dripping off of it as the legs kick out and elongate. You hear bones cracking as it shifts and turns. Boop. Where Malachi? Awoo?
There, Malachi.
There, Malachi. Where?
Did that not count as my movement?
What? Lunging?
Yeah, jumping.
That was an attack. So that was an action.
So I get another attack.
Yeah.
An attack is an action.
Yeah. So if you have 2 actions, then yes.
I get 2 attacks.
Is one of them a bonus action for 2-weapon fighting? Like you
I
get
think
to
so.
attack if the first one lands? The first one missed.
We're level 6, so we get 2 attacks now.
Oh, okay. So if you well, that's what I'm asking. Is it you get 2 attacks, or you get 2 attacks
I
because
get
of
2
2-weapon
attacks.
fighting?
I hit twice. 'cause
Okay.
Of level 5.
I saved you from smacking into the wall.
As you are occupying Uno's space. Roll
So
the hit.
do I get it? Okay.
Yeah, if you have that's what I'm saying. If you have 2 actions, yes. If it's just because of 2-weapon fighting and you get an extra one if the first one lands, then no. But because you have 2 actions, yes.
I'm gonna go for a claw attack.
As you swing your hand forward, it does not hit. He just kind of pushes out of the way. It claws at some of his gambeson, but doesn't land a blow on him.
Boo. Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Mint, your turn. There's a bunch of rats behind you.
And are said rats unfriendly? I'm assuming?
Oh, yeah, they're looking and hissing at Asta.
Okay.
It's just
sick.
it's a pile of rats. Just
No. I was gonna use Tidal Wave on them, but I feel like that's a little overkill. You know what, actually, just because I feel like the other things might do a little bit more damage, I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt on... Can I see, I can't remember his name, but the guy Kadon is fighting right now.
Kadon's blocking him currently.
Okay.
I would say yes, but he is a short little man.
Fair. Okay, then I would just like to cast Guiding Bolt on the big guy in front of me.
Okay.
kind of morphing with Malachi there. Let's see here. So, let me roll the hit, I suppose. And 1 second. Oh.
I just want to point out while you're figuring out what you're doing, the image for a swarm of rats is the cutest little singular rat just hanging out. Look at this little guy.
I got an 8. I rolled a 9.
Okay, this is for your guiding bolt?
Yeah.
Okay, and on as you cast it again, it just goes wide, missing completely. All right, Jack's turn. Jack is going to just at first 22 Kadon?
Oh yeah.
As he drives his blade in, pushing it as hard as he can. Boop. Boop. Oh fuck! I rolled a shit. You take 8 points of damage and 3 points of poison damage as he drives that blade in deep into your just lower midsection. As he
But
pulls,
8 is piercing, right?
yes, 8 piercing,
take half.
3 poison. As he pulls the blade out, and he is going to swap spots with one of his Shadow Clone Jutsus.
Damn. Avoiding my sentinel.
Yes, as you watch as like he begins to be enveloped with smoke as his form becomes a little more transparent, and the other one in front of you, Magnus, slowly begins to take shape and physicality.
Oh shit.
And it's 2 actions. She's gonna take the time. Dagger. Dirty 20.
Wait, dirty.
Like just
What the math is, it hits still, right?
yes. As the dagger just flies towards you, hitting you just kind of in a weak spot in the shoulder where the armor plates meet. As you take 13 points of damage and piercing damage and 3 points of poison as the dagger drives into your shoulder.
13 piercing, 3 poison.
Yes. I don't know where the... Oh, it's because I turned them into rats. Okay, well, the Echo's turn is here anyway. Kadan, 19 to hit.
Hits.
7 points of piercing damage as it stabs into you. You watch as these spectral forms don't move. They just sort of like drift forward like spirits. Coming up to you, Magnus. 19 to hit as well.
That misses.
As you feel this spectral hand just kind of pass through you, as you would see the hand on the other side of your abdomen. Ignore this. Okay. And then the rat swarm. Asta, the rats are just scurrying around your feet, just biting at your feet, but they're not even puncturing what's left of your boots.
Stumpy shuffling them.
Yeah. Just the enforcer is going to hit the big old werewolf in front of him.
Not my puppy.
21 to hit.
Yeah, okay.
Can I? I'm gonna ask you. Can I reaction?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So, does that meet or beat your AC?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll eat half the damage. As he swings his club down directly for the center of Malachi's head. 1d12. As it slams down, you bring your... do you have your shield out already, or...
Yeah.
Okay, so you bring your shield up above Malachi's head with a resounding bang as it lands and catches the blow. I'll say, because you had your shield out already, I was not aware. I thought you were just like catching it with your hand at first.
God, no.
I'll say ignore the damage as it comes down onto the shield. I thought you didn't have your shield out. That's my bad.
No, as soon as we start fighting, you'll pull my shield out.
Okay. And he has enough perception to know that the spiritual weapon's behind him, so he is just going to fully attack Malachi again. 19 to hit in total.
Yep.
right. As he brings the axe along to your side as he drives it right into your abdomen for 15 points of slashing damage as he carves across your midsection, pulls, and he goes for another strike. That is a 23 to hit.
Yep. I
Bringing-
take half damage.
Okay. As he brings the club down once more for 12 as he finally lands that blow on the top of your head. Just poof. Duquesne.
Okay. Am I still hidden?
You can roll a stealth check if you want to remain hidden.
Okay.
But nobody seems to be aware of your presence, as far as you know.
All right. Then I'm going to attempt to kind of earn my way through the bushes to pop up next to the thug that's closest to the bushes.
Okay. Closest you could get would be like here.
Yeah.
But in the bushes, not on top.
Correct. And I will booming blade him.
Okay. That is a save or just an attack?
That is just an attack.
All right, roll to hit.
That's like +8. So 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Alrighty.
Want to describe how your booming blade goes off?
Sure. I take out my rapier and it's like sky blue hilt, and it looks like it looks like Tandra doing a breathing form.
Okay. As you push forward, the air just cutting through towards this individual as one of his axes just begins to shake and vibrate, and then almost it doesn't shatter fully, like you could still pick it up, but it just bursts out of his hand and clatters across the stone.
All right, let me roll damage. That's 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I will jump back into the bushes.
Sure.
And because of fancy footwork, he cannot take a attack of opportunity against me.
Okay. Stumpy. Just shoveling rats?
Shoveling rats.
All right. The thugs are going to... this thug is going to rush up towards Magnus. This thug is going to go here and then towards... He's heading in the direction of Stumpy. And then this thug is... He's kind of like peering into the bushes, so roll a stealth check, Duquesne.
As soon as that thug moves, he takes 1 thunder because of booming blade.
The blade ruptures, and there's splinters shooting out towards him.
Ah!
What's your stealth check, Duquesne?
It is a... Uh, 26.
As he's kind of peering into the bushes and sort of looking around, he doesn't see you, but he knows something's not right with these bushes. Could
My domain.
Don, what are you doing? Magnus, you're on deck.
Oh, I guess I'm fighting a shadow.
Shadow Money was okay.
Yes. I punch.
Sure.
I dropped it again. Fuck. Yeah, it's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
I'm just gonna hit it one time, and it's just gonna blow up. It just dies here. 15 points of damage.
You punch it, and it dissipates into this cloud, also turning into a swarm of rats.
Oh, my math was way off. Sorry. 13 points.
As it poof, still dissipates into a cloud. And you just watch the cloud begin to settle, turning into a swarm of rats that is in front of you.
I look at Flint. Ooh. Just like, this is gross.
Yeah, the rats. Rats are bad.
So I see
Okay.
where Jack Dickfuck McGee went.
Make a perception check.
Roll in game.
Yep.
Okay. No, I don't see where he went.
Yeah, the chaos of the battle, you don't see anything.
I guess I still have more attacks.
Yep.
I guess I
You
will just
start
stomp
punching
rats.
All right.
Let me remove my
It's
dice.
weasel stomping day.
I stomp rat. 12 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
I stomp rats for 9 points of damage.
So you just start stomping your foot down as hard as
It's
possible.
like Isaac Clarke
It's
stomping.
just, yeah, you're just like aggressively curb stomping these rats, and goo and viscera spreading all about.
Are they dead?
No, they're still a swarm. They begin kind of scurrying around your footsteps.
How many rats are left out of the swarm? Like
It's a swarm, so I don't have
Give me, like, a
there's
percentage.
I gotta do math. Fuck. Graham, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Welcome on in. Hold on, I'm doing math
Just
real
think
quick.
of it as a pie chart.
I'm just gonna do 1 hit point per rat. There's 15 rats left.
I stomp again with my bonus action. 10 to hit.
I mean, that is how much hit points a rat has.
It has 1? Yeah, okay.
It's just 1.
10 to hit.
10 to hit? 10 just hits. You almost missed, rat.
I'm rolling really low right now. 7 points of damage to rat.
As you continue stomping Isaac Clarke, they start scurrying around, trying to get away from you. Just
I'm flurry of blowsing with my stomps.
okay.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And then 11.
As you stomp every single rat in this pile with vicious intent, just you're covered in just
Bicycle kick the rats.
rat gore.
Does my Kadan's dirty sense go up?
Yeah, the Kadan sense is tingling. This rat mini looks gross underneath.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
It looks like burger meat.
Yeah, it looks like a burger patty with fingers.
And then I move down here and look for my next target.
Sure.
More rats.
Stumpy's eating those rats. I don't want to take away from his snack.
Yum, yum. He's just mouth on the ground, just like dragging himself around, just like. Magnus, what are you doing, Asta? Asta, you're on deck.
So I have a quick rules question here. I have a feat for the cleric here called Blessed Healer.
Mhm.
When you cast a spell of first level or higher that restores HP, you regain HP equal to 2 plus the spell's level. So I have a spell here called Aura Vitality. What it does is it creates an aura that then I can cast a bonus action to heal someone for 2d6.
Yes.
Would it gain plus 5 healing because it's a level 3 spell?
Yes.
2 plus the... Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Aura Vitality. Heal myself.
Okay. So you feel your wounds begin to close slightly. Or 11 points of healing.
Oh, wow. Plus 5 for 16.
Okay, yeah, it's a very notable
All
heal.
that stuff back. And that's all my turn is, unfortunately. But I'm going to
Okay.
take 2 steps over here. Probably provokes attack opportunity from the Shadow Clone, or no?
Yes, you would. Thank you for reminding me. 19 to hit. I keep rolling 19s with this guy. 19 to hit.
Miss.
As you feel the hand go through you once again, you would see it just like
touching
peeking
me.
out. With
Asta, help! I'll take care of the rats.
Okay.
Asta, it is your turn.
Listening to Magnus, I'm going after Fuckwit.
You would take an attack of opportunity from the rats.
A-okay.
They bite at your heels. Okay. It's not too bad. What's the positive? 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. How does the damage work? Okay. As you take 9 points of piercing damage as the rats bite at your heels, some of them clawing and clambering up your legs, nipping at your thighs, your rear, and even your tail.
I'm bonking.
Okay, so you rush on up, roll the hit. Jack just looks at you with a maniacal grin. Oh, that hits.
Hit. Second hit.
That hits.
Okie doke.
Fuck him up, Pasta.
Keep forgetting to add to my damage, so that is 12 technically.
Okay.
And that is 15.
All right, as you slam the bone counter into his shoulder, and as he kind of stumbles, taking almost the knee, you uppercut him, hitting him in the underside of the jaws. He stumbles back. Ah! Oh, I like you.
And then I'm going to snap and electrocute him.
Okay.
D6. The D6.
A quick burst of lightning comes out, slamming into him, and just the charge ripples through his body, and he just kind of shudders. Uno, it is your turn. Flint, you're on deck.
I am going to take a swing at the big man.
All right.
Oh. Spinny spin. 17.
17 misses.
Misses.
See.
All right. I'll take another swing. Wow, 17 misses. Damn. Oh, hold on. Tailspire being weird. Roll my dice, please. Oh.
As you swing a second time, and it just, the first one cleaving and going directly for his right side where that bolt is, he kind of catches your blade. You pull it out and go to cleave into his shoulder, and he dodges out of the way, just parrying your attack with his axe and even kind of throwing you off balance.
Okay. Now. Oh no, wait, I can't. I have a bonus action. My Hunter's Mark Solemn, yeah. So I just fucking miss.
Right.
That's it for me.
Flint, make a wisdom save.
17.
You hear the same whispers from before, but much quieter. Not as loud, and no sign of guilt. What are you doing?
I am. Perfect. Ah. Yeah. Move, please. Oh, okay. Whap. And I am going to gotta just double check a couple things here. Yep. Yepperoo and Yepperoo. Okay. I'm going to cast Bane.
Okay.
On Jack.
Okay.
And these two to the left of the Shadow Jitsu guy. Charisma saves. And they have to be.
Jack is a 19. Thug 1 is a 5. And Thug 2 is a 10.
Perfect. All right. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So Flint would probably he would play a tune not exactly like but somewhat akin to the Lavender Town theme from Pokemon.
Okay.
It's kind of spookily. And then yeah, so now they must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from an attack or saving throw for a minute.
Okay, so the rest of combat. If you could just remind me of that.
You got it.
When the time comes. Awoo. Mint, you're on deck.
I'm going to bonus action do my Crimson Right. So I'll take my little damage.
Alright. As you drag your claws up your forearms.
Please don't be a sir. Okay, I take 4 damage. And my claws are now icy.
Alright. The ice begins to build in your hand. Emanating almost like a mist as the ice gets out into the heat.
And I'm going to attack twice.
Sure. Roll the hit.
$23 to hit.
23 hits.
Alright, and it's gonna be 2d6. Yeah. Three. 7 points for that plus 2 ice. So 9 points total for the first hit.
Okay.
So for a second hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, so just attack once.
As you go and claw down his chest, as he, I'm gonna skin you and turn you into a cape. As you go and claw for the second one, he just, again, similar to Uno, using that club to parry your claw off to the side. With Mint's turn rolling around, we're gonna quickly go on break, as this combat's gonna roll a little long, it seems. We'll be right back. Everybody go get your drinks, take your piss, do what you need to do.
Take it where?
I don't know, to the God, I love my little roller thing. Anyway, Mint, top of the round. What are you doing? There's rats behind you.
Drink water.
Be calm. But I can't do that without hurting everyone around me. So we're just gonna do the thing I do best and moonbeam one of the guys in front of me.
Oh, which one?
Just the one on the left is fine.
Right.
And get him to make a con save, trying to get over 15.
Alright. That's a 3.
Yeah, okay, so...
Plus... Yeah, it's still a fail.
Okay, cool. 15 points of damage.
Okay. As you kind of bring your hand forward and just do like a pulling down motion from the sky. As the incantation begins, the moonbeam comes down and just begins burning. You see blisters forming on his exposed shoulders, on the tops and sides of his head as he just, fuck! As he drops down to his knees and huddles in the fetal position as it burns and singes him.
Good. And that is all I'm gonna do.
All right. He's gonna make the rats attack you. As Jack commands the rats. There's a 7, so 16 to hit. Mint.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. You take 5 points of piercing damage as a bunch of rats scurry around your feet, crawling up your legs and kind of biting at you.
Hey, I'm gonna fucking eat them next time.
Oh god. Stumpy and Mint just sitting on the ground having a little snack. Jack is going to he looks to you and his eyes shimmer yellow, Asta. And he looks past you and kind of also more towards Flint. You constantly get yourself in trouble, Lockhart. 24, 22, and a dirty 20, Asta.
They all hit.
Okay, as he just starts rapidly stabbing you, barely able to keep up with the motions of his hands as he just 1, 2, 3, all into your gut. You take. Do you want all this damage at once?
Because I gotta have it.
Okay. I'll give you.
Just give me the poison separate.
Okay. 3, 9. Holy fucking shit.
I did not catch that. It went away so
It
fast.
was 46 points of piercing damage, and it would be 9 poison altogether.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that was bad.
As he starts repeatedly just stabbing you, almost like prison shivving you, he looks over to Flint. I knew bards were whores and promiscuous little beasts, but I didn't take you to be one to flirt with death. As this 2 more shades appear, and the one over here becomes rats. Nope, I said becomes rats.
Okay.
As these 2 appear, 17 hit, and dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, both.
Okay. Because he only has 2. 7.
Okay.
As they just both stab into you. Right. The Enforcer. Make a strength save, Uno. Because you guys are you guys still occupying the same space? Are you like basically on top of each other still?
Technically, you're not allowed to do that. By D&D terms.
Yes, technically, but because of the circumstances.
If we are, then I'd be standing in front of Malachi.
Okay.
I would assume we're next to each other.
If we're occupying the same space, we'd be like...
The only reason most of the time occupying the same space, yes, it doesn't actually work. You can occupy the same 5-foot square, but it's just because you caught him and then he just swelled up. So you guys are kind of in a situation where you would and could occupy the same space. So that's why I'm asking. Did you move or no?
No, I didn't.
Okay, and Malachi, you didn't move?
I did.
Okay.
Just a little bit to the side.
All right. Just for the instances of that. So Uno, make a strength save. What were you gonna say, Magnus?
Nothing.
Okay. Strength save, Uno.
Aye, aye. Come on, Tailspire. You can do it. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. 20.
Oh shit. You watch him as he raises his boot and he stomps down as hard as he can right on your knee. But you've been in pit fights. You're used to these cheap little moves as you kind of bend down slightly so it catches into your thigh and you just slide back. Not 5 feet, just like maybe half a foot as he just looks at you. He's going to take a swing on you. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
He's going to hit you with the axe. For 14 points of damage as he drives the axe into your side, and he's going to use the momentum to push past you, and he will eat the attack of opportunity from Malachi and the spiritual weapon.
And me as well? Oh, no.
He's
still in 5
He's like moving around you, so yeah, he's still within 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can hit him?
You can hit him, and Magnus' spiritual weapon can hit him.
Okay.
And then he is going to use his last attack to hit Mint.
That fucker.
That is a natural 20.
No!
17. 17 misses.
What the fuck?
21 hits.
Yay.
Hits me?
Yes, natural 20 to you.
Oh yeah, that does in fact hit. Yes.
So double these dice. Survey says. So 20 in total. As he brings his massive axe down into your shoulder. Make a strength save. As he's running by, the claw goes and it carves into his gambeson, but it doesn't get through. The spiritual weapon, however, clang and clatters him right in the back as he stumbles forward, going around you, Uno. And
that was 10 damage with the +3 there. So.
Yeah, I saw that. With that mint, due to an ability his weapon has, you are prone. As he drives his axe into your shoulder, he brings you down to the ground. Duck knees, brick on.
Duck knees.
This is me.
Yes.
I'm going to attack this guy again. Booming blade.
Sure.
Roll 20.
Yeah, that hits.
That will be 26 plus 5, 31.
Jesus. God.
Damn.
As he kind of is standing there, he makes eye contact with what he thinks is you as he drives his other axe forward. It misses completely. You cast the spell again as it ruptures his other axe. You watch his bits of wood splinter and shoot into his neck as he just drops down to the ground.
Right, and I will Homer Simpson my way back into the bushes.
All right, Stumpy. As these rats begin to swarm Mint, you just hear no as he starts eating what's left of this horde.
That's our boy.
Mint would just like lazily pat him on the head if she can.
Yeah, sure. This Sons of Argos thug, Kadan, you're on deck. The enforcer told him, I'm sorry, Mint, as he rushes over. Filthy fucking mage! As he goes and swings his axe down on you. You are prone. So that is
You'll have the subtraction of the d4.
Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah.
That is a... doing math. D4. E. Minus 3... 18.
Yeah.
Or no, 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I might have the lowest AC in the group, TBH.
get you some
I
armor.
don't think so. Yeah.
Drives the axe down directly into your gut as he just slams it into you. You just as he goes and pulls out, does it again. D4. Uh-oh.
Wait,
Spinning
is
forever.
he hitting me? Is
A
he
second.
hitting me multiple times?
Second time, yeah.
Okay, what's the first hit do damage-wise?
It was
It was 7, right?
Was that the 6?
It was
What
yeah,
you
it was
rolled, the
6. Yeah.
Okay,
six.
so
Plus whatever. Or...
with that
No,
6,
no,
I will
no.
tell you I am directly at 0 hit points.
Oh. Okay. As you fall unconscious with the axe driving into your gut, you kind of begin to fade. You would hear the just the blood rushing out of you, just spurting out of your midsection. As you fall unconscious, the second hit, you would lose a that would be a death saving throw. As a reminder, with the cheat sheet, when it comes to your turn, we'll roll death saves, and you'll just type it. Just send it to me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I shall.
Kadan.
Do I see Mint go down like that?
You would, yes. You would see Mint go, like, fall, just get brought to the ground by the enforcer, and the thug rush up and drive an axe into her stomach, and as she does, just...
Kadan churns and screams and just charges and dives over Mint's body and tackles the enforcer.
Sure, make a wisdom save while you do that.
He's asleep! What are you having me do this for?
Nothing. I'm just asking you to make a wisdom
He's
save.
asleep!
I'm asking you to make a wisdom save.
He's napping.
He's
Yeah.
a 6!
Okay.
It's a 60.
Uh,
He's asleep!
Okay. As you begin to just scream and charge forward, you can add an additional d4 to all your attacks.
Okay. I tackle him.
You feel a hatred flowing through your body as if the bear was getting ready to take over, but you don't feel his control pulling you away.
Okay. But yeah, so I just jump across Mint and I tackle him, trying to take him down to the ground.
Okay.
Like a strength check?
Yeah.
Strength.
A strength save on his part, sorry. That is
and the strength check from me. Oh, I'm excellent. Oh fuck, I'm actually rolling 2. I'm just gonna take the first one.
This means strength.
It's a 20 for me.
No, he, as you rush over, leaping over Mint and grabbing him and going to pull him down to the ground, he like starts fighting it and is trying to hold you up, but you watch as he slowly bends backwards. The two of you just go down to the ground.
And I just like sit on top of him and I just start like fucking like what the bear did to me in my mind. I just start doing to him.
Okay. Just hammer fisting him.
Since he's prone, are my attacks at advantage?
Yes.
And I'm flurrying of blows. 22 on the first hit.
Yep.
Let's see. 27 on the second.
That hits.
16 on the third.
That misses.
And 16 on the fourth.
That
Goddamn.
misses. So 2 hits, 2
Goddamn.
misses.
And then you said I had a D4. Fuck, dude. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Goodbye, dice. And then 13 points of damage, so 20.
Okay. As you just like straddle him and just start hammer fisting, not even like direct punches, just bringing the side of your fist down into his face over and over like a raging gorilla. Just poof, poof, poof. Two of them collide in, and you hear the crack of his skull as it slams against the stone. He tries to kind of muster himself, even letting go of his weapons, and he grabs your one fist and ends up blocking the second and just pushes your your fourth strike down as it hits him in the chest. Kind of the Gambeson taking most of the blows. He just the blood just pooling out of his mouth, his nose clearly broken.
Just like in like the same like as I'm like struggling with him, like Umo, help me.
Magnus, what you doing, Chief?
So, how
Asta,
would you
you're on
like
deck.
me to ask for people's HP? Do you want me to RP it? Do I have to look at people's wounds?
I would prefer if you like observe people, so either like look at them and I'll have you roll a medicine check, or ask like, are you okay, and the person can tell you yes, no, or getting bad.
So there's no
Or
way I can
purple
ask
blood.
like a general, because I
You-
have a spell where it's like if anyone's under half, they get healed to half.
So if you cast that, then those people, you can ask like a general question. If you just want to observe, it would be a medicine check. You can ask a general question, but I'm trying to refrain from people being like, on a scale of 1 to 30, I'm about a 24, because it takes away the threat of combat if you're aware of everyone's health at all times.
I guess.
Like you can ask
What
people
I'll
how
do
they're
is
doing.
I'll ask. No, I will. Well, from the battlefield, can I just like look at Flint and see how many bleeding wounds he might have?
Yeah, you
And
can.
that's my medicine check or whatever.
Yeah, you can with being so close to him, like you can discertain that Flint, you're wounded, but you're not gravely wounded, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not bad.
Like you can
So that's
discertain
without
like
a
he's,
medicine check.
yeah, it's without a
What about
medicine check.
Asta?
So
What Asta would be?
Asta would be a medicine check because he's a distance away from you, with his back to you, and already looks like shit.
I did see him get shivved a
Yeah,
ton.
Yeah, like
So-
this is
I'll
like
roll medicine on him. It's a 21.
you can very clearly see his wounds. And that
He's very wounded.
He is bloodied. Yeah.
Okay. I
Um,
will cast my divinity.
Sure. Just to like clear that up while you're casting that. Yeah, like I'm fine with you guys discussing, talking to each other in game. Like, hey, I need healing. I need help. I'm hurt. I'm just trying to get away from the direct. Like, I'm at 14 HP. That's all. Make sense?
What if? Could you say in like fractions, like, oh, I'm a quarter of my health, sort of thing?
I guess. Yeah, you could just say like I'm hurt. I'm below half kind of thing. Like if you want to, but I'm just trying to like keep the I need help to be an actual request in game.
If I were to scale it on a 1 to 35, I would say about a 12. You know, that kind of thing.
That kind of shit. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get away from people requesting help by using that on a scale of 1 to 30. I'm at a 7.
Okay, so 30-foot radius. Everyone can get healing. If anyone's below half, they can take a piece of 30 to get to half.
Okay.
But I'm assuming most of it goes out to Mint and Asta.
Okay. Now, can that bring the spell's name is?
Okay.
Can that actually bring you out of death saves? I believe it
A
does.
heal should just
Yes,
be able
yes.
to. So
Okay. I just know there's
seems
I just know there's a couple spells that are a little finicky of like, yeah, it heals
the
you, but if they're
Channel
dying.
Divinity Preserve Life is what it's called.
Okay. Yeah, there's no stipulation on that in regards to dying or down people, so you're fine. Okay. As Mint.
I have. I can also cast bonus, but I thought maybe you were passing my turn. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, Mint. Your eyes slowly begin to open as you feel the blood just kind of in your mouth and pooling still. The wound on your gut closing as Stumpy is just kind of poking you.
Stumpy, and she'll give him a little pet. How much did I heal?
It's a pool of 30,
to
right?
half.
It's a pool of 30, so however much everyone is taking, I just need to know.
Yeah, you heal yourself up to whatever it is first.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I
go to
have a
half
bigger health
first.
pool.
Okay. Yeah, if that's okay, I'll just take a 15.
'Kay.
Half of that. Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
that's-
there's 15 left to disperse.
I don't need it.
That's,
Okay.
I was like, I will also be having to take about a 15 to get up to
Okay.
half.
All right. So that goes with that. Magnus, what's left in your turn? What are you doing?
And I'll do the bonus action of Vitality
Okay.
to Mint.
Okay. That gives her just a rolled amount. So you want to... I believe it's a roll, or is it a flat number?
Yeah, it is 2d.
Okay. So do you want to roll that, and then I'll go to Asta, and Uno, you're on deck.
Yes, boss.
All right. Asta, what are you doing?
He's gonna get healed. He's gonna look back, and he's like, "Oh, it's round 2 then, eh?" Alright, I'm just gonna keep swinging into this bitch.
Okay.
Points of extra healing, Mint.
Hmm. 25 for the first.
Okay.
And 19 for the second.
Okay. 25 hits. The 19 also hits.
Okay. So that's a 15. And a 13, and then I just gotta roll a d6. So it's 28 bludgeoning and 6 lightning.
Okay. As you slam the bone counter into his side, he kind of holds the side like it's a sizable hit. The electricity kind of coursing off of you into your weapon into him, and he just looks up at you. I could have taken you as an apprentice. You're useful. You smell.
I'm pretty sure I said I was going to bash your head in with this stick. And I meant to keep that promise.
He is going to continue looking past you. Is that all you're doing?
Yep.
All right, Uno.
I come over to Mint. Can I help her up to her feet?
Yep. You pull her up to her feet.
And can I put her behind me and occupy her space?
Sure. As long as she doesn't resist that at all.
She accepts.
Okay.
Thank you.
How's Mint looking? Got a
Haggard.
lot of healing just then.
Got a lot of healing. Just that like
Would have gotten
that
15
post.
and 12.
Yeah, that post being down, like it's a lot mentally.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
As I'm helping her up, I just say, "You all right, Amelie?" And I'll turn to this guy.
All right.
I'll take my swings at him.
Sure.
Man. No. Roll the dice, please. Hold on. It's having issues. There we go. 23.
23 hits.
And my damage. For 9.
Okay.
And then second attack. 23.
Definitely hits. Yeah.
And then beep. For 8.
All right.
And then I guess I'll bonus action move my hunter's mark to him.
Okay. As your hunter's mark is the dude you have it on he's still alive.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, Kadon's over him.
Kadon's straddling him. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you carve in, kind of driving your blade forward and leaving a sizable cut just from like the right pec all the way down to like the left side of his abdomen, and then pushing the blade forward, using the flattened end and shoving it into his gut, just driving, not cutting it first, but tearing through, and then just carving like through a hot knife through butter. He just is looking at Mint. He's looking at all of you. This man is confused. He killed a girl and she got back up. He doesn't really know what's going on as you pull the blade out of him. He's with that, Flint.
All right. Well, I guess I gotta take care of these red guys here. I'm gonna try one swing with my flamey sword.
Sure.
To one, and then another to the other.
Sure.
So. Yep.
That
30,
hits.
20. All right. For damage. I gotta do a couple rolls here. So 4 plus 4 plus 8, so 12.
Okay. As you slash into the first one and it just completely disappears into smoke. Is it? No rats this time.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Now let's try the other one. Whoop. Bye.
Bye, dice.
15.
Just hits.
Alright. 6 plus...
As you
11.
slash into this one, and again, it also just dissipates. Make a wisdom save.
Okie dokie. Nine.
You feel the whispers getting louder and louder as the blade's heat is emanating so hot in your hand. Like standing too close to a fire pit, or being too close to the fire pit, or the fireplace in your home. You start to feel sweaty, and then dizzy and nauseous as your vision goes black. The rest of you would all see Flint faint. Dropping down to his knees and face colliding into the ground itself. Awoo. Mint, you're on deck.
Is there still a swarm of rats?
No, the rats themselves. Oh, there is these rats over here. They have not moved yet. There's just a swarm of them.
Sick of Stumpy.
Stumpy is looking at them like.
Well, that's for Stumpy then. I look. Do I see Rat Man over there, right, with Asta?
Yes, I was like, what? The Rat Man.
The Rat Man.
Yeah, you would see him.
Alright, I fully book it over here next to Asta.
All right.
Full movement. And while I'm running, I'm gonna take out my sword.
Okay.
And it's gonna go in whip. Not whip. It's just in regular form, and I will attack with that once.
Sure. Roll the hit.
God. 19.
19 hits.
Okay. First attack is 11 damage.
as you rush up and just kind of drive the blade in just to his shoulder as he just ah!
And then I go back and I hit with my Crimson Right Claw.
Okay.
Fuck it, another 19.
That hits.
And he takes 9 plus 4. 14 damage.
Okay, roll a
Yes, I
d20 for
can.
me.
A d20?
Yep.
Okay. 8?
Okay, as he just takes the claw as it rips into his neck and down his chest, his coat torn, his hat even falls off. He looks at you, spits blood a bit, just snarling, gritting teeth. Like that last strike, it hurt him. Mint, what are you doing?
Well, she is gonna look over at the rat fuck if she can. Just kind of peek through the two big fellas and just kind of burn them off. And I've had enough of this guy. And then use Moonbeam, but level 4 Moonbeam on him.
Okay.
Third level. And he must do a con save of 15, please.
That is a natural 1.
Ooh, okay. So, oh, those kind of look crazy.
Holy shit.
20 points of burn and singeing damage.
As he feels the burn as it comes down, you see it bubbling on his face. His eye, the whites of his eyes slowly begin to turn red as the blood vessels burst in his eyes. He tries to protect himself, but is unable to hide from this moonbeam's glance. It is his turn. Are you gonna move it all, Mint?
No, I shall keep it there.
Right. He make him stronger. He's pathetic as he looks over to the passed out Flint. You see, let me just grab. So you see an echo appear on the railing as he fades into smoke and swaps spots with it. And he just begins to kind of like slowly this time. It's usually a smooth transition as he descends into rats. He just very like slowly begins to kind of fall apart. You watch him drop down into pieces and bits of his body begins to morph. The rats are pulling and pushing out of his skin. The coat torn open, his hat gone, a lot of the shadow not obscuring him. These rats aren't materializing. They're pushing out of his body itself and tearing out of the flesh as he slowly descends into rats and scurries down the cliffside.
Ew.
The echo standing there just licks the blade and then fades. With that, the only one left is the enforcer. I'm gonna make him make a strength, just a contesting strength roll. Kadan, see if he gets up.
22.
15, so no. See, trying to get up. I'm going to end combat there.
Magnus will cast Aura Vitality on Flint.
Okay. He heals, but he doesn't get up. Flint, we will come to you in a second. What is everyone else doing? The rats
Beating the
scurry.
shit out of this guy.
Sure. As you're just beating him to death.
Yes.
As does anybody else come over to Kadan who's straddling the enforcer?
Eventually.
Yeah,
Mint would and just kind of put her hand on his shoulder.
Sure. As you walk over and put Kadan's just hammer fisting down. He stops blocking after a while and just begins to kind of fall unconscious with each strike. But that is not stopping as Kadan you feel the weight of his skull give way, or the obstruction of his skull give way as it just begins to collapse in, and you just see brain matter, skull fragments, and other just bits of meat spill about as the blood runs between the grooves and the tiles. Do you stop, or do you just keep going?
He just keeps going.
All right.
Mint will try and get his attention, like just kind of like kneel down beside him and Kadan.
Oh, Mint, you're okay.
Like some blood hitting Mint in the face.
Mint, you're a bit of gray matter right here.
Like right in your hair.
Like she'll look down, kind of wipe the gray matter.
Malachi, make a wisdom save.
Say thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Malachi, make a wisdom
Malachi?
save.
I'm doing math.
Okay. I didn't know if you heard me.
Gosh, Dad!
10.
You immediately drop down to your knees and start eating the enforcer.
All right. I
tear that shit up.
I help Kadan up to his feet. I check over him and Mint, and I press to digitize them off.
Thank you.
As you pull Kadan up, Malachi would just like pull the body and just start really chowing down, just biting in. You would hear the ribs and the sternum collapse as he's just feasting.
Kadan has like blood and brains all up like his forearms and like biceps.
Not anymore.
And like rat chunks on his legs. Just schleps off.
Asta, you would notice, and Magnus, Flint is still on the ground. You've healed him. His wounds close. But he doesn't get up.
I'm going to reach down and poke his nose and give him a little zap.
Flint,
Mm-hmm.
do you want this to be a secret?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to ask everyone to go down to Sweet Nothings. You are lying in a field of bodies. Soldiers, a war clearly took place here. This open field on a hill. The trees around you are burnt. There's destroyed wagons, weapons sticking out of the ground, arrows strewn about. The sight of a vicious and bloody battlefield. Some of the soldiers sinking into the mud. The constant groan of those who are not quite dead. Pulling out of this pile as you begin to sit up, you would just see Maxon in the distance. Standing there, staring at you. You see another soldier get up, wearing rusted and destroyed full plate. The symbol of the coalition on his tabard. He's human, bowl cut, bit of stubble grown in. Also standing off in the distance. The two of them raise their hand and reach out. Pointing at your sword. The only thing you have clutched in your hand, the broken and gnarled blade. You feel yourself pulled to your feet. As these withering hands wrap around your shoulders. Why do you keep holding back?
What? What do you mean? What am I doing?
Have you forgotten what they said to you. What they said to us. What they did to you.
Yeah.
They think you're a monster, Flint. They think you are a monster, a killer! As you feel this cold cheek touch the back of your neck, just almost the back of your head. As the hot breath pulls over your shoulder. Prove them right. As Maxon in the distance slowly begins walking forward as the other individual. Looking around, you can see there are others
Drink
seen in
water.
visions about the sword.
Become
I had my hydrate redeem still on. Oops. As you see other holders of the blade slowly walking forward towards you. The only one running is Maxon, as you feel this little shocking tingle in your nose as you wake up.
Different. Okay.
I win
We were having a very ethical conversation down there.
I was like, you gotta put us back. We're not done.
About the ethics of eating a man, or
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
The ethics of
Yeah.
goblins
if
were
it's
real.
humanoid, like what if humans ate goblins, but we still eat possums? Like, why is the possums okay, but the goblins aren't? They just have the same mental capacity.
Someone's not gonna go, please don't eat me.
You think a goblin would?
That's the only
okay.
The possums
And
just
you
can't understand.
One-
the possum.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Vec and Queen, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Hello. I'm just thanking Vec because I assume it was a little bit of a guided raid. But if I'm wrong, I apologize. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. My only toss in on the ethics of eating a person is if it can scream for mercy and you can understand it, you're a bad person. Anyway, as you zap Flint on the nose, he
Some of that was real.
I come. Oh wait, that's Mint. My bad. Sorry, Mint.
I
I come and check and I help him sit up.
Is he gone?
Is who gone?
He is.
As you see some of your friends around you, Guilt is just standing there, looming over you, watching you. Prove them right. As he fades away with the shadows.
I help Flint to his feet if he can stand.
He can
Yeah.
stand.
Thank you.
You all right? Can I medicine check him?
Sure, make a medicine check. Duquesne, do you come into the bushes?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just see our werewolf
Looking at them.
Dirty 20.
He seems fine.
Absolutely fine.
Like he doesn't need any more healing.
Nope. Full
Nope.
bill of health.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Duquesne, for the first time, you would be seeing not only Kadan beat a man to death with his bare hands, fracturing his skull and spattering it all over the tile work, but also Malachi turned into a fucking werewolf.
And is eating a man.
And is eating a man.
in the span of 12 seconds, Malachi went from a rat to himself to a werewolf.
Yeah.
No, I was straight up rat
Right.
to werewolf.
So,
It was
yeah.
an instant
Yeah.
transformation.
Oh shit. Even more terrifying.
Then
Are you
after
still eating
that,
person?
Duquesne will
Yeah.
walk out.
I'm gonna.
Like,
How far
Feel
in,
like someone else's.
how far is Malachi into eating this guy?
He's reached his belly button, but it's like torn open, so there's just like a
I
deep
kinda
V
just, like-
of eaten man.
At that point, I kind of like pat Malachi on the head and try to get his attention.
Sure, Malachi, make a wisdom save.
I start growling. You know, and like a dog, you're like trying to get
Yeah.
their food away, and they're like, "Arr." A wisdom save?
Yep.
16?
As that growling begins to build, you look up towards Kadan and you see him as your friend. You don't bite him, but you realize that you're eating a man, and this horror kind of fills your body.
Malachi, I think that is enough.
Malachi backs away from the body.
Do you turn into a man?
Yeah.
As you back up. What are you all doing? A crowd is gathered on the market, and they're just like, they start raising their hands like, I don't care. I don't care. They all go back to their daily
Like this,
business.
they're just like, okay.
Yeah, it's very much like you get with Concordia not having guards. It was very much like a not my monkeys, not my circus type feeling towards all of that.
I pressed to digitize Malachi as well, so he's clean.
The blood pulls out of his fur.
That's a very useful skill, Uno. When did you learn that? I haven't seen you do that before.
Lots and lots of praying.
Really?
Mm.
Just praying the unclean away.
You would hear this as Stumpy is slowly trying to eat one of the dead Sons of Argos gang members, starting with the foot.
Boy, Stumpy.
You think he'll choke?
No, I don't think he has a throat to choke on.
Where does all the food go?
Ah! Is he getting it in there?
Yeah, he's got the whole foot in there. He's about halfway up the boot. Just...
I don't know what. Una comes over. She like puts her hands towards him. And she's like, I don't know if I should stop him.
Do you what? Like,
he growls at you.
Yeah.
I didn't teach him that.
Well.
And here I thought my crew was interesting.
Where is your crew, Duquesne?
Oh, they have business to attend to. I sent them on some errands.
Aren't we going to rob one?
Mortimer.
Do you stop
Okay.
Stumpy from eating?
I'm just kind of watching at this point.
He's
I
about
just-
he's about halfway up the shin.
I'm wondering how he's gonna get the other leg in there if he started with one leg.
He's gonna bite
Right?
the whole leg off first.
Wait, don't
just
stop.
folds.
I want to.
Yeah. Let's see
what
this.
happens.
Let's see where this goes.
We all just stand around and watch Stumpy. hit
After
him with the
about
sand.
10 minutes, he like pulls his mouth out, and you see from about the mid thigh where he stops biting is just melted as if it was just slowly dipped in acid. He then starts on the other leg. Just-
Why did you acquire such a creature?
I bought him for 1 silver.
Certainly got your money's worth.
Yes, he is a very good friend.
If you just keep watching him, he gets about halfway up the body.
So we stop me and not him.
You
Take
go
notes,
ahead
take
and
notes.
stop
You know
him if you
better.
want.
Okay.
This is for
Then-
science.
Gets carmined from.
Malachi,
Yeah.
feel free to stop him. Yeah.
I'm like too disgusted to try.
He growled at me, so.
I
Hey,
come and
wanting
check on
me to
Mint
stop
again.
him?
Everyone,
So-
gather around. Look at that.
Yes. What? No. Explain your plan. What are we doing? Where's this house?
Are
Is it
we
nearby?
doing that now, or I thought I was taking y'all somewhere else?
You guys were you were gonna
Oh, to the
lead
back
him
end,
to the
that's
back
right.
ends. The house is the big. Here, hold on. Can I? Yeah, I can do this.
It's the big one on
on the hill.
tower here. This place, right?
I've made a. Can you guys see my ruler?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah,
Wonder where
it's the big house over there.
Do they have those
Up the
doors
hill.
on the side?
It's the old castle, or the old keep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is the
We're
biggest house in I keep saying Seltul. In Concordia.
Schmishmordia.
In
Is
Schmishmordia.
there Wars on the side that just lead to a death fall.
Stumpy finishes one body. He starts moving over to the next.
No, Asta, pick him up.
Oh, I'm surprised he's not full. I'm gonna grab him. Don't you grab him.
I feel like that is very environmentally
It's like a
friendly.
chihuahua.
He's literally.
He just kind of dangles there when you tell him not to growl at you.
We're gonna wake up tomorrow and he's gonna look like a toad from Mario.
Oh my god.
He's gonna grow taller.
Hello! Hello!
Right?
I'm Stumpy! No! Please, God, no.
This is a fantastic opportunity for me to see your capabilities.
Let's head towards the back ends.
Right this way, my dear.
I'm just gonna wipe Stumpy's mouth with my coat.
So you wipe him off. He's rather messy, covered in drool.
Away we go.
As you all
As
begin
we're-
moving through the outdoor portion of the market, where people are selling spices, actual spices, not drugs.
was
People,
like,
people are selling weapons, paintings, other little kind of like mainly stolen goods.
Don't buy from him. His paintings are fake.
You make your way to the wall proper. This large, piled up stone wall, you can tell is a heavy fortification of the old ruling of the Coalition when they owned and operated here in Concordia. You see a number of statues of these dragon knights can be seen built into the ramparts of the wall themselves, dilapidated and slowly falling apart. As you begin moving along the walkway, getting towards the gate, there are people selling food, booze, and other things along the wall.
Can I have a
Waters
little
is booze,
conversation with the peeps as we walk?
Sure.
Everyone. Now that my mentor's around, and she kind of fidgets with the sword at her waist, don't bring up. Kind of waves her hand. My whole vengeance thing. Don't tell him.
you have a vengeance thing?
You have a mentor?
Yes.
I
He doesn't-
don't. This is none of my business. Pretend I'm not here.
He doesn't know.
Okay.
I look at everyone and make eye contact with everyone.
Mint nods.
As you all begin getting closer to the gate, you can see that the outer gate is open, but the inner gate is closed. A number of guards all stand around it, most of them having simple buckler shields and kind of larger axes drawn and at the ready. Most of these, unlike the Sons of Argos Thug, where they kind of varying in gear and supplies, all of these individuals seem uniform, wearing old and rusted armor similar to those of the initiates of the Coalition's soldiers that you saw in Tagora. A similar Coalition blue cloak can also be seen on their back, but this is faded and just kind of almost sun-bleached. They have their hoods pulled up, and they have these like leather executioners and masks on top of, or underneath the hoods. Their weapons are tattered and rusted. Their gear is old and battered, but they are standing strong and united. These are members of what you can only assume, Duquesne, you know, precisely, of Iron Ward, the gang made up of the former guard of Concordia.
I should know. These guys are assholes.
It was a rough fight we had last. Should try and avoid another.
Isn't that the way we have to go, though?
I'm saying let's be civil.
Do you all walk up?
We're following Duquesne.
All right. You see, as they begin to kind of eye you as you walk up, but none of them make a motion to open the interior gate. One stepping forward, grabbing the top of his armor and holstering his axe. What do you want?
Good evening / afternoon, my friend. How are you doing this fine day?
Kind of looks you up and down, tilts his head back. Fine. Sucking on
That
his
is
teeth.
wonderful. I'm just taking some of my friends here on a tour. They've never seen this part of Concordia before.
Back ends are closed. Can move along.
Why?
None of your fucking business.
What if, you have a little trade to make it business?
As he begins kind of looking at you, you're ready for him to pull you close. People cannot resist the charm of Duquesne Bracone, Marquis of the Sea, and
Go
first mate of the Night Hag. But he just steps forward. Are you bribing a guardsman's son?
I am offended you would even make such a grave accusation.
Why don't you move along? Pirate. He
I
spits on the
thought
ground.
there was no guards in this city.
The guard never dies in this city, boy.
You're really
But
into
I
their
know you're
jobs.
very alive. I'm confused.
Coalition are gonna take this place back any day.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you're
I
here.
actually believe that.
They're rooting for you.
I look at Magnus like, didn't you just say not to start shit? Like,
Yeah, right.
As the guards themselves begin kind of closing in.
I
To give you a better
motion-
look at their armor, I'm gonna post a photo in the photo dump here.
I am sorry if we offended you, good sirs. We were just trying to find something or someone. And
If they're in the back ends, there's no way in. I appreciate your courtesy.
I'm sorry that we have caused disturbance for you at this time. When will backends be available to enter?
When we're done our work.
Great work, I'm sure you are doing. You have our
I
full support.
I corral everyone off to kind of the side, and I come up to Duquesne close, and I just, we were told about someone who could get us into the back end. Someone named Simon. Is that the right name?
Yep.
Would you happen to know who that is?
Just so happens that I do.
Looks like that's our option then.
This should be fun.
Gesture for him to lead the way.
Simon. Doodle-doodle-doo.
As you all start walking.
As we're walking, can I pull Malachi back?
Sure.
And talk behind everybody. Kind of let everybody drift away a bit before I. How are you feeling?
About
You're not eating a guy.
right. It's been a while.
So it's happened before.
Yeah.
What
I'd say
happened?
twice.
What happened here or back at home?
Both. Separate occasions, really.
You just had no control.
No.
You did lose Malachi. The great group of misfits we are. We have 3 people who lose control and do reckless things. 2 of us eat people.
It's really funny considering everything.
Maybe you, Asta, and I should meditate or something together. I keep getting told that is the way to control my issue.
Meditation.
Yes.
I haven't
try.
tried it.
It has made it easier. Like, especially without the collar. The bear used to come out every day before I had the collar. Especially as I got older, but with the combination of the collar and meditation, it has made it as infrequent as we see it now.
All because you started meditating.
Yes. When I fight, it is like micro meditation. I clear my mind. I don't even think of the fight. I just exist.
As you are all walking and having this conversation, making your way down the large steps past the Merchants Guild, past the small market stall that you purchased your residuum tube from, that is still in the works, and through the same back-end alleyways that you headed towards the church in which Bertrand was found, Duquesne leads you to this small row of houses, to a shop that is slightly overgrown with moss and other bits of foliage.
What is this code?
As you kind of push the door open and gesture for everyone to come inside, you see, entering the shop, there are plants, mushrooms, and other things growing everywhere, in pots, out of pots, on the floor, on the walls. But standing on top of the main desk, you see a small individual with these large brass goggles with kind of blue lenses and some type of brass apparatus that is on his mouth. He has a green kind of cloak pulled over his body and a large, almost like brass backpack that is on his back with tubes connecting to the apparatus on his mouth. There's a number of potions and bottles all about. His skin is scaled and almost slimy. Not quite scaled, but it's like very slimy. It kind of, for those of you that have seen octopuses before, it's very similar to an octopus. He has webbed fingers and little fins on his arms and legs. As he looks over to each of you.
Duquesne, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Simon, my friend, always a pleasure.
It's your big business.
But
What
of
can I
course.
do for you?
Is everybody stepping to the shop or just some of you?
Una goes in.
Oh.
Okay.
I brought Mint in there. I don't know if she wanted to be. I'm sorry. I should have
Yeah,
asked.
yeah, pop her in with everyone. That's good, thank you.
Kadan, do you stay outside?
Is it pretty cramped in there?
No. It's just, the shop itself. It made it as
I'll
big
stand
as
by
this.
the door, but with the door open.
Okay. It smells beautiful in here.
Simon, my friend, I need a little favor.
Of course, anything for you.
Oh, stop it. You know that's the quickest way to my heart. We need to get through the back ends.
He hums and he haws, but instead of like a it's a gurgling sound that comes from him. This
Cannot go through the gate? No?
The iron bastards are pretty wound up right now.
I guess for a fee I can have a guide lead you through the other entrance.
It is wonderful. Your standard rate, I'm assuming?
There's a lot of you. It is dangerous.
Thus, I'll owe you one.
Make a persuasion check.
Boy. Uh, 16.
I have to pay my dad to meet you within the tunnels. 5 gold ahead. That's the best I can do to Cade.
Oh, Simon, you are as tenacious a bargainer as ever. Done. Duquesne will go ahead and slap down the gold for everyone.
Thank you.
Would you all like to buy things? Simon has all manner of things.
He kind of begins touching the tips of his webbed fingers together.
He has a lot of flowers in here.
Yep.
I did have a thought, actually, about whether we'd see another alchemist again. We met one on, elsewhere, that sold mana potions, but they were prototype.
Yes. Simon makes mana potions. Simon.
Oh, you
Simon
do?
here is the best at all kinds of potions.
Yes.
How much?
25 gold per.
Oh. He was selling them for 10 silver, but they were prototype.
But these are better. Simon makes the best. Duquesne says so. The best around.
Is there any way we can bring price down a bit?
If you buy 3, I'll knock 5 off each.
I don't have
So
enough to buy
60
that
gold
much.
in total.
When you were able to bring them down to 5 gold, I show you Stumpy.
Oh.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, you gonna sell Stumpy?
No, I'm not gonna.
He's wanting. He's gonna test on him, I guess. I don't know.
17.
10 gold. And I get to feed
Oh.
the little mushroom.
You want to feed him?
Ugh.
I look to Stumpy. You want food?
Stumpy's just like, ducky.
Simon, just wait until you see what that thing can do to a body.
Oh. Simon has things. Deal?
As he reaches out towards Austin.
Was that?
10
but
10
you
gold
don't get
per.
to keep Stumpy.
No, he just wants to feed Stumpy.
Wait, what kind of things are you going to feed him?
He looks to Duquesne.
Are they cool?
Duquesne will just kind of slide around the table and just kind of lean in, like, yeah, don't really know much, so you're all right, if a little naive.
He shakes his head and he pulls out a human hand out of a box.
He'll eat that, no
Are
problem.
they cool?
Stumpy on the table.
See, kind of dangles it in front of Stumpy, and Stumpy just devours it, burps, and you kind of see a
That
little
was
bit
no
of
one I
acid
knew.
bubble out of his mouth.
Go on, Magnus, 10 gold now.
So just 10 gold flat now, not for
10 gold for per potion instead of 20.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, sure. I'll buy one. You said they're stronger. I think
The stronger.
mine
Yes.
restores up to 4 spells. How many does yours restore?
It can restore. It can restore up to same thing, but it can restore all the way up to 9th level.
I'll drop the last of my gold so we can buy 2.
I have it, my friend.
Oh,
you
yeah,
go ahead
no,
and
you
keep your gold.
Oh, that's okay. I helped Magnus, he healed me.
Well,
I'll buy 2 of them.
if it's the last of your gold, Oster, Accept the gift.
It's okay. I need lots of money to find lots of money anyways if I'm going to get the big sword.
Yeah, so go ahead and keep that, and this one's on me.
Okay.
I'll make a stat block for the mana potions to hand out.
And then I'm just gonna sit around and watch him feed Stumpy. Just
Do you have any plants from Verdulia?
Not Verdulia specifically, but
Or Akamar?
I have Akamars and tree seeds and mountain flowers.
I look at Kadan, who's in the doorway.
Kadan is spacing out, dude.
I go, little one, Kadan. I have mountain flower seeds here.
Oh, what is nice? What kind?
I don't know.
Akamar.
See, as he kind of just hands over, he's just got a small pouch of seeds.
I take the pouch of seeds and look in there. I mean, I've played none of these before. Can I tell which is which?
It's like a pouch of mountain flower seeds. So there's some of the ones that you have, and then there's some other strains that grow higher in the mountains.
How much for this?
A gold? Nobody ever buys flowers from me.
I give him a gold piece. Is there water around here?
He kind of just stares at you for a moment. Like, we're on a mountain that borders the ocean.
Fresh water.
Oh! There's a fountain behind you, down the stairs.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
I thought it was
you,
because he's like wearing water. That he was getting a
like, yeah.
Bitch, I live in this shit. You think I wouldn't have it?
Dearest Simon, I don't suppose you've heard any rumors lately I might be interested in.
Depends. What's it worth to you?
No, very well. I take information.
Simon Hughes.
As he sticks out his hand.
I'll slap down a platinum.
Simon hears that Iron Ward is trying to take over all of the Beckons, make it all theirs. Trying to get a bigger foothold, like the Sons of Argos. They're even kicking out the Sons of Argos from the Beckons. Simon also hears that the Sons of Argos are just letting them take it. Not even putting up a fight.
Isn't that interesting?
Why would they not put up a fight?
I don't know. Do I look like I have a notched ear and mommy issues?
The Sons of Argos aren't putting up a fight.
No. The Iron Ward told them to leave and they said okay. And they left.
That seems very odd.
They're planning something.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Simon will send word to my dad. He will guide you halfway through the tunnel.
Where do we meet him?
Behind the oasis. At night. You'll have to go through the tunnel at first by yourself, and he will meet you halfway.
We're going at night.
How long does it take to get into back-ends that way?
It's not instant. It's you're going underground. It takes a couple hours.
And so to say we would have to take that way back, yeah.
Precisely. Unless the Iron Ward unlocks the gate.
And
We're going in the sewer.
No. Much cleaner, much safer. You're going in an old mine shaft.
I hate to be.
Oh, the one that exploded?
No, this one's intact. The one that exploded is gone.
I know where the entrance is.
Yes, behind the oasis.
I hate to be sour on their party, but We have work to do tomorrow. Or will we be back in time and rested?
You should have lots of time to sleep. Probably. You could go now, but that would cost extra to rush my guard.
As he looks to Duquesne. He sticks out his hand.
Put another 5 gold in his hand.
He keeps his hand out.
And
Oh my god.
another gold coin.
Keeps his hand out.
I think he wants double for each head.
Give him what he wants.
Alright, that'll be another 5 gold ahead. He takes it. He's like, he puts it in his little pouch.
Oh, Simon.
So, can Simon do anything else for you?
Only I assume we can trust your discretion about our little meeting here.
Simon is a broker of secrets. Knowledge is a burden.
Man.
I guess we go then.
Malachi.
Before we go,
Yeah.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just
So
gonna ask.
Stumpy
if-
staying here?
Yeah, he'll feed Stumpy and keep Stumpy until you guys get back if you want.
Okay.
He's just gonna keep feeding Stumpy things.
I come back for Stumpy when we're done.
Ah, that's it.
Stumpy's just like eating.
So for these mana potions, there's no new stat block. It still restores D4 spell slots starting with the lowest level.
Oh, sorry. It would be a D. It would be a D6, starting with the lowest level.
Ooh.
Yeah, those are the new ones.
Should I consider the old ones a minor mana potion and this one a mana potion or something?
Yes.
Cool.
As we're traveling, I just Kadan,
Whoa.
what did Bertrand talk to you about?
Bertrand, he just so you know, Kadan is not good. He talked to me about his stories from your past and was like telling me about how he picked you up.
What?
And yes, because he was like, "Oh, you were in pit too, and you must have similar stories."
Kadan, roll a. Kadan, roll a.
Deception?
Deception, or what's the other one? Why am I blanking?
Persuasion?
Persuasion. Thank you. Roll a
Damn,
deception
I
or a
don't know.
persuasion.
Do I roll an
Which-
insight?
You roll an insight.
Oh, boss.
What'd you get?
19.
I rolled a 20, and it's plus 3? No, plus 1, so 21.
You don't perceive any lies or mistruths.
Wow.
Damn.
Alright. She looks kind of concerned. What stories did he tell you?
He told me if I told you what he told me, that he would bonk me on head. So that is most I can share.
He can't even reach your head.
He is
His
intimidating.
stick is very tall.
You're intimidated by Bertrand?
Yes.
This
Having-
conversation is happening in front of everyone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no. Just blatantly asked him. Just looked at Kadan and was like, what did he tell you? What are you talking about?
I just realized there's massive gaps in the dirt over here. Oopsie. Anyway, making. Oh, go
It
ahead.
was like opening up the music box and like planting the seeds as they were walking, and like
Okay.
and like
Oh.
and it's like so she like startled the shit out of him while he was like
Oh.
focusing.
As you are walking, making your way behind the oasis, you see that there's this on this small hill underneath the large tower that is the skyport. you see this small little mine shaft. Barred off. The door barricaded. But no guards, nobody around. You all make your way up to the door. You can see these blue crystals in piles of coal, chunks of mined out iron that have just been left abandoned. Do you try to enter the mine? You try to break in?
We don't see anyone?
No, you were told that your guide will meet you halfway into the mine.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're coming from the back ends.
Ah.
Yeah.
Open door.
It is,
The
if
door
it is
is
locked, I could.
barricaded and locked. So there's like a rope kind of strewn across it, and then the door itself is locked.
Again, is it supposed to be locked, or should I just beat door in?
Yeah, it's not surprising it is locked. It's an abandoned mine. But perhaps we can have a little finesse with it. If you can remove the ropes, I will be happy to unlock the door.
Okay, he'll just tear the ropes on. If I had Stumpy, I could open lock, but I left him to get fed.
So you pull the ropes free as they tear out of the door frame.
And I will use my thieves' tools to unlock the door.
Sure. Give me a check.
Alrighty.
Hearing the as the dice hits everyone.
That would be X plus proficiency, so dirty 20 would be the final roll.
As you slide your thieves' tools into the lock, looking up at Asta with just this big old smile as you, with ease, unlock the door. As it opens and you all step inside, you see a dense fog roll out of the mine itself. And you begin walking.
Or is it dark as fuck?
It is very dark. There is dim light coming from crystal veins that are within the walls itself.
I'm gonna look back. Gaze. I can't see in the dark, so either someone's going to have to guide me through, or we need torch.
I can see.
Be more than happy to hold your hand.
She's just gonna.
It'll be like this hand.
Do you want me to lead the way?
You smell okay.
I can see 120 feet. It's dark.
Damn.
Yeah,
I guess you can't see in dark as well, right?
Me? No, I can't.
Okay,
He's just
so
lighting a
not
holy
just me.
candle, and he just holds up like a little.
You don't have any
just
torches?
does it a little.
Let's not light a
I don't have
candle.
torch.
Just fucking.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to light flame. I don't trust what's in cave here, so I guess we're just going to have to hold on to people to get.
Lights a candle.
Can nobody.
I like how Stumpy showed up with us.
I have
Wayward Soul's over.
darkness.
If we're going to explode in here, we shouldn't be
No.
walking in here either.
Mint, what are you trying to say?
I think I have a spell where I can make him see, maybe.
It's
You know
also
what?
the
Never
only one
mind.
without dark vision.
And Mint will
Magnus
just
is
grab
better.
Osta's hand
Magnus.
and, I'll guide you.
I'm trying to separate me and Mint, but I can't.
Great, no one to guide me. Thanks, Mint.
Okay.
Can I hold your other hand?
Magnus, do you want to be in the Magnus? Do you want to be in the back with me?
Sure, I guess.
I can hold your hand too, if you want.
No, I just have Magnus by the elbow.
As you walk about 30 feet forward, the illumination begins to get brighter and brighter, so it's not too hard to see. If you have troubles, if you don't have dark vision of any sort, to make out fine details, but enough that you can see and maneuver around. You see this bright crystals jutting out of the wall, these vibrant blue and vibrant green crystals all jutting out of the wall in various ways. Malachi, as you begin pushing forward, everybody's on the map now, correct?
Yeah. I'll hold Magnus's hand.
Ask to hold your hand, Uno.
Huh?
I didn't ask to hold your hand, Uno. You don't have to. Please, I insist you don't.
You want to hold my hand, Magnus?
You know, since you asked, Malachi, sure.
Uno's just shrugs, okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. We can all hold hands together. How about that?
I really couldn't care less.
I look at Flint. And I want to hold my hand, Flint.
Do you need it?
No, I can see in dark.
I can also see in the dark.
As you all begin hearing the echoes coming throughout the cave, the sounds of rocks kind of just falling and rolling down the incline as this straightened cavern hallway begins slowly ascending upwards. The more crystals begin to jut and protrude out of the wall. There is a arcane hum in the air, and anybody who has a magical weapon, so +1 or higher, their weapon glows. A faint light.
My weapons glow?
My weapons glow.
Question.
Yes.
Holy shit!
As of level 6, my fists are my fists are magical weapons.
Your hands faintly give off light.
No fucking way!
Let's
He's the Iron Fist.
Do I glow?
You do, as you hear Flint and Malachi as you're the furthest up. Sight, come on, whispering, echoing off the walls.
All right, everybody move forward.
Don just like
Stumpy
pulls
not
his
here.
hands out. And
Oh yeah, Stumpy not here. I thought you'd take Stumpy, so I added him to this map.
Mm.
As you begin.
Guys, do you see this? My hands are glowing.
I'm staying in the back per usual.
Malachi, make a Constitution save.
Bleh,
Oh,
throws up.
fuck.
Yippee!
Again.
Okay, that's pretty good. 20.
As a bit of green electrical energy ripples off the residuum on the walls and hits your bag of holding, as you take 1 point of damage.
I would have left the residuum over with what's his face.
All of it?
Like half.
You
of it.
trust him with that?
Half of it, but you still have 2 pounds on that because you haven't gotten the container. Unless you left it all with him for the container. That's completely fine. I'll take back that 1 point of damage.
I never said it, so it's fine.
Okay. You take 1 point of damage as the residuum reacts to yours and shocks you.
Ah,
Is that
fuck.
the same thing that blew us up onto Agora?
Yes.
It is, as well as tons of arcane crystal.
Don't
Hey,
touch
what are the
anything.
other colored crystals?
Do I
red?
recognize these
Don't
crystals?
touch him.
You
Damn.
would recognize the arcane crystals, yes.
Oh, do not.
They are not as
Touch
volatile as residual, but they are.
Are they?
Rift Shard is dangerous, but not as deadly.
Fuck it, I'll say it. I mean, I don't really know much about it, so she'll just say, I've seen these crystals on someone with crystal blight. Don't touch anything.
Especially if you see a red crystal.
Great, let's get the fuck through this.
Red is.
I've seen
red is
crystal
dead,
blight.
then.
Did not know this is where it came from, though.
Red is
So-
bad.
Didn't Simon say this would be much better than sewer system?
I think
Kane,
Simon might have been hiding truth.
you are aware that the sewers are filled with the crazy people that worship a rat god.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but we have someone who could have like feigned as the rat god.
True. Very
He
true.
could have had his own cult.
True.
It is dangerous down there. Everybody who goes down into the sewers either is never seen again, or they're seen and they're like praising something named Ratma.
Do I still
Just
have my
Radma?
cloak?
Could be the great horn, the great horned rat.
Yeah.
Magnus is up front with Malachi.
Yes.
I am.
We're
I'm
holding
up front.
hands.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
holding his
yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
just
yeah, I'm
jumped
with
way
Mitch. I
up
gotta
there
back up.
instead of being with Uno.
Just is like
As-
walking behind
Uno-
everybody,
Uno-
looking at his hands.
I was gonna say, Uno always trails behind all of y'all to keep an eye on you.
I thought we all stayed back.
As you are walking forward, you would hear that same echoing off of the walls.
Fuck is that?
Corn's here.
Stumbling out of a small
Oh,
collection of
fuck.
crystals, you would see an individual, humanoid in shape, but their entire body is made of the Rift Shard. Faint humanoid
Dark
shapes
Souls.
can be seen as they look towards you. Just as they're wandering around, they seem to be blind.
Oh, it's clickers, guys.
Everyone shut the fuck up.
Can I get a stealth check from everybody?
Uh-oh.
I let go.
As it kind of stumbles down the hallway with each of you.
This is why you should have stayed back here with me. Woo! Let's fucking go.
Oh shit! I rolled good.
I also rolled good.
Fuck.
Oh?
I am also not stealthy.
Oh! I rolled a 15 and a nat 20. But
God damn!
Yeah, I was like, I rolled
Yeah.
a nat 20.
I rolled a nat 20 as well.
I didn't
So
roll
that's
that 20.
17 for Uno.
That's weird.
Oh, four!
As
Roll one too.
okay.
Yeah.
As
25.
you all are very quiet, just holding your breath even. Malachi, you step forward and you try to make no noise. But then you hear this as the electrical energy from the residuum bursts off the walls and hits you, and you go, ah, fuck! As you hear the creature look up towards you, point, and just... That's where we're going to end it for this week.
Fuck.
The little echo, that's where we're gonna end it for this.